Good people, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Sky Life. Y'all know good and doggone well. I don't be up this early like this, and you all, I have to give you all an update from what I'm hearing. Um, I made a miss. What we gonna call it? A mistake talking about the FBG duck. And why is y'all up? What are y'all doing up? Y'all so crazy. I was gonna come on here and go back to sleep. I am going back to sleep because this is too early. Plus, I feel like I just got my orange juice, put some my emergency in there so I can get my vitamin C and zinc boost, and I'm going to sleep. But let me get back to what. Okay, so the word on the street, update, quick update on the FBG duck trial. You guys, they are in jury deliberations. Do you understand what that means? And they are stating that this is day 2, people. This thing got me up. Now I follow another blogger, and from what I'm understanding, he is you know, he's got somebody that's, I don't know if they're going down there or what. And they also reading some of this stuff out the paper. So I don't know. But I do, if you go to my community chat, you could watch Mama Duck. I put her last live in there and she explains that they are in jury deliberations, you guys. But why is it taking y'all this long for a verdict to come back? Like, I don't think people understand. I don't think they understand. I don't see, if the feds presented their case airtight, I don't see why it didn't come back quickly. Why is it a quick? You see what I'm saying? What are you deliberating on? Like, what are you trying to decide? And hey, all commentaries alleged on this channel, did somebody get in and pay one of the jurors to hold out? Do you all understand that this is going to be monumental? When I say monumental, if these guys walk, you guys, this is going to be monumental. I promise you, y'all ain't seen no gunfire. Okay. Everybody better move out of Chicago if these guys walk. I'm talking about, this is insane. Why is it taking more than a day to deliberate? What do you hold? What? And who? Like, I don't even know, y'all. This is insane, y'all. It has me so disturbed because, I mean, hey, hey, justice. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say justice. I'm gonna say the law process is the law process. Okay, as you already know, I don't feel like the law treated Kels fair. But now on this end, we feel like there is a whole bunch of substantial evidence but the only thing I could think, if these guys walk, is the witness, the government witnesses, and the ones that really provided information are also ex-gang affiliates. You understand me? So sometimes when you have ex-gang affiliates, people have a tendency to be like they're possibly lying, because criminals they lie. And most of them do. I mean, hey, you see what I'm saying? I just said it. Because you're deemed to be living an unscrupulous life. So it's like, so now should we believe you because you saying you saw this guy do this, or you were in O Block and you saw that they had gun sales and drug sales and stuff like that? So y'all, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Do you understand? Mama Duck is going to be a freaking wreck if these guys walk. I promise you. And you know you can't, ain't no running it back. If they get a not guilty, that means at least one juror is holding out, y'all. Something ain't right, y'all. Something is not right, people. I'm telling you, because I'm gonna go lay back down, and then because I got to get my sleep, because I'm about to be working very late. So uh y'all, I don't think y'all understand. I mean, I feel like if they walk now, at the same time, while all of these FBG STL members are not, it's a lot of them that's gone, but it's a lot of his family. From what I see, he got a huge family, and I feel like it's just gonna be it might be some throwback gangsters come back. I mean, the whole city might go up, y'all. I'm talking about, this case is monumental. I can't even explain it to you. Like, oh my God. Not only, I mean, y'all, this is gonna be crazy. This is crazy. They gonna have to shut old block down, because they gonna have the biggest party in the world. I promise you. And all of they ops, all of they what we gonna say, cronies gonna come over there, because they had a party when they killed him, y'all. They had a party. Go to my community chat, watch Mama Duck's video. She from yesterday. She explains all. She explains her son getting shot. She gives y'all all the details. She's in court every single day. Okay. Well, not there was a time at the beginning she wasn't there, because they was messing with her, but also they was just picking the jurors. But y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I don't even know. I might have to go up there and move my people. Like, I'm gonna have to be like, y'all gonna have to go somewhere into Wisconsin or something, because baby, bad. Insane, y'all. In freaking sane. Why is it taking more than a day? What are you looking at? What? But that's the only thing I could think. I think that maybe some of the jurors feel like the witnesses were all ex-gang affiliates, and they might be lying on these guys. They might be, I don't know, y'all. But I even said yesterday that the trenches guy had the opportunity. I understand him testifying in court, because one, he was already an informant, and two, they had shot him. The Oblockians had shot him. And so he had an opportunity to get his lick back. I even said that. But I don't know. I don't feel like he's lying, only because of the other supporting evidence that was provided in this case. You see what I'm saying? Because I'll call somebody out. I'll call a lie out in a heartbeat. I'll be like, nah, that ain't looking right, that ain't smelling right. Or either I'll be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I can't co-sign that yet. But I'm telling y'all, and the matter of fact, look, now I gotta finish I gotta finish reading his test. But that's true. I think his testimony was like 3 days. I don't know. We probably gonna have to wait till that come out. Yeah, we got to wait till the 90 days go by and then go back. Cause I'm telling y'all, I don't understand. What are y'all? What? You got now so they saying that now this is a problem. I think it's a problem. I didn't think it was a problem when I guess it's a lot of circumstantial evidence. They don't have none of the guns, y'all, from what I'm understanding. You ain't got no guns. So you might have somebody like, you ain't found a weapon. We don't know what. In Chicago, people, y'all think about it. What if we got a stupid, dumb jury in there that's stupid? You just don't know, y'all. You might have two stupid ones. I'm just saying that there got to be at least one. Or either y'all is reviewing something. But what are you reviewing? I want to know. Damn it. This is crazy, y'all. And I'm gonna get out of here because I don't want. Oh wait, I see some comments. Hey, Miss, what y'all doing up? CW, Ashley Davis. What is y'all doing up? Y'all so crazy. Y'all, you ain't lying. This is the top of the morning. Okay. And some damn idiot done called and woke me up. That's why I was like, then I started looking at other bloggers, because I'm like, I was thinking when I went to sleep, why we ain't got nothing? Why Mama Duck ain't get on the net and say The say the boy is they was found guilty. Child, she ain't said nothing. I've been good, and because I follow her. Matter of fact, let me look now. Because I follow her on Instagram too. Let me see if she posted something, y'all. Because I promise you, I don't even know nobody in the trial on either side. You hear me? But as a civilian and a taxpaying citizen, I know that if these guys walk, y'all, and I know how the color folks move in Chicago, we ain't even talking about colors. I'm going to say the word today. We talking about the Regents. I know how the Regents move, y'all. This is going to be insane. I'm talking about insane. And the people downtown gonna be mad too, because the only reason why, let's be clear, okay? The only reason why this trial is even making the news is because it happened in the Gold Coast of Chicago. If Doug would have got shot on 61st and Eberhard, we wouldn't be here, people. They would have did what they do with all the other the gang murders. They would have shifted it up under the rug and called it mutual combat and put it in a stack with the rest of the millions of young black boys that's dead and need their cases solved. You understand me? Do you see anything going on with the FBG cash? Do you see anybody? I mean, where his trial at? Why it ain't? It was you see what I'm saying? Huh? I could name some more guys and outside the drill scene at the dad in my neighborhood where we ain't seen nothing going on like this. Wasn't nobody on YouTube talking about it, and I'm not saying that to try and minimize the effect of the FBG duck that he added to the drill scene, but I'm just letting y'all know the color boy down Chicago, they don't give a damn. You hear me? They don't give a damn. So I don't know, y'all. Just Lord, pray. I mean, and at the same time, I can't even say that. I don't. I need to see the video. She said that there was a video that shows them hopping out. I mean, they show the whole thing, y'all. They say the video shows the whole thing. Shows them pulling up. They show them shooting. They said as soon as they pulled, Mama Doug said as soon as they pulled up, they hopped out. So they wasn't no pause. They hopped out, shot, start shooting at Duck. Duck tried to run, and that's how the other guys, because another guy got shot with them. They said that the little boy Zell Mooney, y'all, stood over Duck and shot, and the other guy is shot. Okay. Then they hops in the car. And they talking about they only had on masks, like the convoy mask, y'all. Not even no mask. But that's what I'm saying. I got to get the details because I had to know. I had to see with my own eyes. I have to see with my own eyes so I can understand what's happening. But basically, um, he was with this girl named I guess it wasn't his girlfriend. His baby mama was at home because they said that she was on FaceTime with Duck, showing what he had bought. Then when he came out, that's when they shot and killed him. Can you imagine that? You on the phone, you on the FaceTime with your boyfriend, and then your kid's father, then he goes outside and that's the end of his life. You understand me? And Duck tried to run, y'all. He tried to run. They caught him and gunned him down. And it was true. The girl in the car, turns out she had a she registered. She was a registered gun owner, okay? So he ain't just go down there with a flop. He went down there with her. She was a registered gun owner. And she's the one that returned fire. She was in the car when they were shooting at Duck. She shot back, and then they said they saw her shooting, and then she said somebody armed. I don't know if it was C Murder or Los, reached out the car. She said all you see is a hand reaching out the car, shooting back. That's how she got shot in the wrist. She said they shoot. She could have got shot in the head. You see what I'm saying? But that is some crazy stuff, y'all. That's like some movie stuff. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, who does that? I mean, y'all, this is like mob days. That's insane. Shoots this girl back. Okay. And then the reason why they know who shot back is because when they got footage of them coming back to O Block, y'all, you hear me? Footage of them coming back to O Block, and she was able to say who hopped out the passenger side, the driver's side, and the back seat. Okay. So with all of this footage, and then when they shot, she was saying we saw the Adidas stripes, the white stripes on his jacket. These are the same guys left O Block. These are the same guys hopped out the car where they had on the same clothes. Had on the same clothes when they got down there. And then you got them going back with the same clothes. I mean, I don't understand, y'all. But I'm just gonna lay down because this is now bothering me now. So now I'm worried about this case and the Kales case. Like, this is just too much. I know Mama Duck got to be just in pieces, y'all. Cause she was holding it together I mean, go watch it, y'all. Just go watch it. I mean, at the end she was crying, and she talking about it's over, but I don't think it's over. I don't know, y'all. I'm just gonna pray that the Lord reveals and lets the right thing happen here, y'all. Because this case, I don't know how to explain it, y'all, but it's not just the assassination. This is almost for the city, because the way the city is handling this case. Even me, I don't go around hopping on trying to investigate all the murders in Chicago individually. You see what I'm saying? Taking my time to focus in and hone in on a particular person. Like, I knew, I felt, I saw that this is like monumental. I'm letting y'all know, ain't nobody ever got no gunned down in no damn Gold Coast of Chicago, and no colors have never came out the projects in my lifetime from what I saw, and went down to the Gold Coast and gunned down anybody. Okay? Unheard of. Unfreaking heard of. And then when we get behind the reason of this, it's even more insane. And you got these guys fighting over and killing over blocks that they ain't paid $2 of goddamn taxes on. I mean, this stuff is so stupid when you just look at the core of this stuff. Like, are you stupid? You killing guys over blocks that you ain't paid no taxes on. And some of y'all mama ain't even paid no taxes on because they over there renting them houses off Section 8. Do you understand what I'm telling you? And understand these homeowners over there was capitalizing all them people over there on them vouchers, collecting a check. Then you moving in there, dying on the street that you don't own. You don't own a house on. You don't own a blade of goddamn grass, people. It's pitiful. Pitiful. But I can go on. I'm about to have to try and lay down. I'm about to take my sinus pill. I know y'all can hear it. I'm like cloggy. Yeah, I pray for Chicago, man. This is just truly disturbing me. I'm sorry. Let me look at y'all. What's up, B Rose? Y'all, Bandana Rose has his channel. He said they gonna beat it so they can make a bigger Rico to book everyone. Y'all, Bandana Rose, y'all go subscribe to his channel. This is one of the guys that I talked to you about that's in the Chicago drill group. He's also he was a rapper with Fetty Wap. So y'all go over there, subscribe to his channel. It happened, but not like how they did it. So wait, hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can see. He said it happened, but not like how they. Do you want to come up here? Cause I dropped the link before I lay down. Oh shoot, y'all niggas take y'all ass to sleep. Who is up at 10:16 every day? I'm finna drop the link if y'all want to come up here. So Rose, Rose and Chi-Town here. Y'all is crazy. y'all take y'all early morning catching a worm ass to sleep. It happened, but not like how they did it. So, hold on, come on up here and tell us, please. Hold on, I'm dropping the link. Come on up here, people. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. It's too early. Y'all was crazy. Take y'all ass to bed. I promise you. Okay, wait, let me put this link up in here. Early morning, motherfuckers. I don't do this. I'm gonna be grouchy later. I promise you. Hold on, let me see. Where's the goddamn link at? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna drop it. Come on up here and tell us. This done got me. Y'all know y'all ain't. I'll probably go back and look and see if y'all ever had me up this damn early. Shit. Didn't happen. I got some worm grabbers, boy. Y'all is eating at the apple. But they say eating at the big apple. And now, hold on. Well, if y'all come in, I'm about to take my sinus medicine since y'all done got me up now. Hold on. So I can breathe. Y'all don't want to have me passing out on the net. I'll be right back, y'all. But if y'all come up here, Rose, if you can. Are you at work? If not, come up here. Hold on, y'all. Hey, I'm sorry, B Rose, who got it? What's going on?
What's going on, Sky? I had to share your
Hey.
live stream. I be up because I got a youngin, 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're right. Them kids be waking y'all up at 5 and shit, 6 o'clock.
I swear to God. And then I ain't even gonna lie to you. Just like me being from the streets and being in jail a lot, you know what I'm saying? We don't gotta sleep a lot. We like 6, 7 hours of sleep. Motherfucker be good for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Be up all night. Be up all night like we selling drugs and shit. You know?
You don't want to miss no parts of the day. It be my lazy ass trying to get every little bit of the drop. I
Now
promise you.
what do put me down, sis, is I've been smoked too much and I ain't got that rest to put me down.
Okay, okay. So that's how you get in the mode. So what's
So
going on? Now tell me what I'm missing now. What am I missing? They really in jury deliberations? Well, tell
yeah,
people who
I ain't
you
even
are.
gonna lie to you. I was
Tell
talking to
people who
my
you are.
uncle and shit.
Well, tell
I
people
was
who you are
talking to
first.
my uncle. You said
Rose,
what?
I said tell people who you are first.
On Bandana Rose. They already should know my controversy ass. I'd have been all over this motherfucker. Bandana Rose name a household name on YouTube for years. You know what I'm saying? Before a rapper, wild rapper. Now I'm a blogger. You know what I'm saying? Real life shit. It's my sister Skylife. Shout out to her too, and shout out to the panel, and shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all run her up. She good peoples. I rock with her. I'm definitely gonna be supporting and helping her get her shit up too, because we gotta have Chicago real people starting to speak. You know, a lot of people ain't familiar with this YouTube and don't like YouTube because social media be crazy. So you got to have thick skin to deal with this shit. So I'm glad people starting to, get on the platforms to speak more.
Mm-hmm. Tell them what side of town you from, because a lot of these people over here, we Cal sector people. We not. Some of us are from Chicago, but not. So just give them a little quick little rundown.
Oh shit, I'm East Side. I'm East Side crazy, Chiracian. You know what I'm saying? East Side crazy, 79. You know what I'm saying? I'm by the lake side. You know what I'm saying? I'm by the water. I'm at the end, the real East Side. You know what I'm saying? But I was born and raised on the low end. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm originally from the low end, 56 in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I done lived out west. I basically lived all over Chicago. I was one of those kids that moms had Section 8, and we lived in the row houses and shit, and was able to get vouchers and move all over the city. Like Scott was telling y'all, I seen a video where you was telling about the projects being towed down and people move everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom was one of those, so I was one of those kids, and
Okay.
it was kind of bad, but it was a good thing too because I got to meet a lot of people, be all over Chicago, even though I had to fight in school to make new friends and shit. But it ended up turning out to be a good thing for me at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
yeah, I'm originally from the low end, man. Michael
Okay.
Reese Hospital, man.
I use a Michael Reese. Okay, I was born in Mercy. Okay. Well, go ahead. So tell me,
Yeah,
what's
Michael
going
Reese
on
Hospital.
now? And y'all, Rose Nose Duck. Okay, he was over there on the scene. He got videos. Go to his page. He got videos and all that, so y'all could see. He knows Duck. He knows Mama Duck. He know all them guys over there. So, go if y'all got questions, y'all better ask why he over here. But go ahead, Rose. What's going on with this trial? What am I missing?
I ain't even gonna lie to you, right? When things happen like this, I had asked my uncle, because my uncle, and he been a part of the feds and been through shit like this before, old gang member. You know what I'm saying? And he said usually when they do things like this and they take long to come with a verdict, the jury haven't really came up with one. So basically, if it could be like, you know what I'm saying, what they got, 3 girls and 3 boys. I mean, 3 girls and 3 boys, or 4 men, and however many jury they got. All it take is one. You know what I'm saying, for a motherfucker to still try to
One,
deliberate what they gonna do. So
one.
if it's one person or either two, no matter how many it is, we don't know.
Yeah,
But what
they
we
only
do
need
know,
one though. But you're right. Go
yeah.
ahead.
But what we do know is that by them not coming up with a verdict, they not sure.
They
Because
not
at the end of the
sure.
day, at the
They
end of the
not
day,
sure. Go ahead.
yeah, they're not sure. And at the end of the day, like, one thing y'all got to understand about jurors, they have to do this shit, and they really don't want to do this shit. So the thing is, they trying to get home fast as hell. They trying to come up with
Mhm.
a verdict. They want this shit to be over with. They don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Life in
Yeah.
danger and all type of shit. So they ain't trying to take all day with this shit. But the only reason it's gonna take all day because somebody is undecided. Somebody feel like they on the side of the Oblockians. So what I
Yeah.
think is at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If it do comes out to them beating that case, and them coming from under that, it's just gonna make a bigger RICO for them to grab everybody. Because at the end of the day, they cannot grab everybody and book everybody from O Block with this RICO unless, you know what I'm saying, they have a mistrial.
Oh my God. This is just so. Oh my God. So you tell me
That's why
what you think. If these guys don't, if they walk free, you tell me what you think gonna happen in Chicago.
if they walk free, another RICO gonna come out and they finna come book all their ass, the whole O
I'm
Block. They
talking about
cannot grab. Yeah,
the
they
people
cannot
in the
grab.
city.
Yeah,
What you think
yes,
the
the
people in the
whole.
city gonna do?
Yeah, everybody that's BD, everybody's a part of O Block, because people gotta understand, like, they trying to prove that they're a criminal organization, and basically they already know that they are a criminal organization. So only thing they have to do is prove that by showing that O Block and 63rd, the Tuckerville niggas was into it for years and years, and it was drug selling, killing going on, racketeering, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? And then by that shit happening downtown, and you got election time and everything coming like that. Oh my God, they using this for a big publicity. They using this for, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying, some brownie points. Like, this shit
Yep.
is bigger than what it is than
Yep.
people think it
It's big
is, because this
around.
is a city thing. This is a city thing.
Yep.
Yeah, we got immigrants coming to our city. They trying to move in and this, that, and the third, you know. So like, for y'all cats to do some shit like this is at the wrong time. And what they trying to do is people really pay attention. They trying to blame it on Duck. Like, basically Duck doing all this extra shit and he came down there with his bullshit. You know how people be like, man, you done brought that bullshit over here? That's how
Yep.
they feel. Like, if people really
Yep.
watch the news, because since I watch the news, I don't give a fuck about what they talk about in the paperwork. Because one thing about that paperwork, people gotta understand, everything ain't accurate. You know what I'm saying? They only gonna go off what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, they gonna put out there. But if you in that courtroom and seeing what's going on, this and the third, it's a different from within that paperwork. You feel what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, one thing you gotta do understand about the paperwork, the feds lie and the people lie. So it's about the truth. So at the end of the day, the feds won't do any type of thing to get motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Because they going off what they think. This ain't a fact. If it was a fact, then they'd have their ass locked up. They wouldn't need them. So they going off what they think and then what these guys gonna tell them. So when you got so much gossip and shit like that, you got to dissect what's true and what's not. You see what I'm saying? So that becomes a problem. People don't seem to understand that shit neither, sis.
They don't. They don't. But I'm gonna tell you over here, we do, because like I told you, we've been following the Kels for 5-6 years. They played the same games. I promise you they did. They lied, had their own narrative, because that's what people gotta understand. The narrative that what happens in trial is different what happens in real life. That's why you gotta be on YouTube, you gotta be in the population to hear what's really going on, because the trial is gonna run their narrative. Okay, the legal system runs different. They have to bring evidence and different stuff. But in the streets, what really happened is where you get, you know what I'm saying? Just like in the Kels case, y'all. But
you ain't never lying. That's the truth. And then a lot of people that I be trying to get people to understand a lot of things that happen in Chicago and the way our politics is totally out of a lot of people reach and mind frame of how they trying to process about Chicago. Like you actually have to be in Chicago and live there to know how Chicago works. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand. The South Side is different from the East Side. The East Side is different from the West Side. Every area in Chicago got their own different language, their own different way they dress and all that shit, but we still make up the whole Chicago together. So that's what a lot of people don't get to, you know. It just with this case, man, is messy because this shit happened at the wrong time. Unfortunately, it happened to Duck. The craziest thing about this is that, you know, the thing what happened with R.Kelly is that, you know, they wanted R.Kelly masters. R.Kelly is the last source of motherfucking real live music, real live R&B, real live high vibration, how people love and fucking reproduce. They want us to stop reproducing. Black people at the end of the day, they make up majority, half of this motherfucking shit. If you want to be technical, if people want to really go do their science and do their homework, because this is what we went to school for. We run this motherfucker. So the thing is, all us the only ones is around here really not on shit. If you want to be technical, like we don't help each other, none of that shit. But that's another story. But with Kels, they want Kels masters. They want to own Kels. You know what I'm saying? And Kels ain't willing to sell. Same thing with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby wanted to buy into NBC and CBS. They tried to make him look like he was a pedophile, try to make him look like he was doing this and the third. Then once thing you know, the whole world turned against him. The whole world changed against him. And this the nigga that was showing us how to, not showing us, but he was actually showing, like, you know, this how it goes in the household and putting messages in behind the Cosby show and this, then the third, you know, just giving us an idea of what family should be like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't want him to continue that on, so they tried to do him bad. And he ended up coming from under that. Nobody gave him an apology. Everybody still went down on him. But that just show you how quick people quick to judge before they get everything out. R.Kelly is innocent, man. R.Kelly ain't did shit. If he did some shit, at the end of the day, we can't just blame him, blame the parents, because all their ass was getting paid and all their ass knew what was going on. And folks finna tell me they don't know what their kids got going on or what's happening at this, then the third. Come on now, you ain't that naive and dumb.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's just the government doing that. Look what they doing to my boy Rashad Jamal. I know him personally. And at the end of the day, they making this man like he just some cult leader and people just dumb and stupid and just tuning into him and doing dumb shit. Like y'all making him responsible for 6 people missing. How is he responsible for that? You know what I'm saying? Like this the shit that they do. And they try to control and flip shit around. But people got to understand, right? Us together, we run all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we want any type of justice. I think the best justice is have our own justice. Because this what's going on with the O'Blockians. And I love Duck. I love Mama Duck. I love the Weekly family. I don't know the O'Blockians, but I know some niggas from over there and all that. And just me being from Chicago and me being from the streets, I feel like at the end of the day, this ain't no like real justice. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to take justice in your own hand. Now think about it. They not finna get charged for all accounts that they got. They gonna get charged for some shit, but they're not gonna get charged for all accounts. Duck is gone. They still finna be living. they still finna be living. Them niggas finna have conquerable, what they call them, conquerable visits, where you have your spouse come and you get some ass. They still gonna get ass. They gonna still get to play games in jail, smoke, kick it. May got them a little punk boyfriend, but they still gonna be living off their life, no matter if they not a part of the world, but they
Yeah.
still alive. And this man is gone. And it's like at the end of the day, they can have a term for appeal. They can do like 20 to get 20 to 25 years and then still end up coming home. You see what I'm saying? So like it's so rocky with this shit, Sky. And I just hate at the end of the day, like you said, motherfuckers fighting over blocks that ain't even theirs. The war is
Yeah.
really about nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
that just shows you how dumb and ignorant we is to act like we own some shit. And look at the results of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really won, Sky. And then it make it bad for our city because now you got Face World got a RICO. You got the bloggers and other people that's from out of town, so invested in Chicago. They actually helping the police, no matter if they monetize it, no matter what the fuck they doing. They helping the police by instigating. Like, why the fuck is Big Mike being interviewed and he's not a rapper? Shit like that. Rappers and celebrities that's entertainers supposed to be highlighted and talked about, not gang members. So now we making gang members celebrities and stars, and that's making it bad for the people on the street that's really out there, that's not celebrities and this, that, and the third, and being get hit with RICOs or secret indictments that they don't know about from these rappers and bloggers talking about this shit. Man, it's messy, Scott.
It's messy. I'm devastated because I'm telling you, if they walk roads, oh my God. Oh my freaking God.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, as me viewing all this shit, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a lot of fucking paperwork. And some people comprehend shit different. Some people don't understand shit. That's why when I talk, I just do the japper about certain shit that need to be highlighted because some people don't pay attention to stuff. Like, hold on, fuck that part. Did you hear this? Did you pay attention to this? You know what I'm saying? Because what's his name? I think it's C Murder or C thing. No, I think it's C Murder. They really ain't got shit on him. Really ain't even talk about that nigga. You hear
You
about
right.
Kenny Mack? Kenny Mack, he done for. Muwop, he got a little possibility. You know what I'm saying? Like it's to the air. And if these people, which was actually the juror, actually felt like, you know what I'm saying, the old blocking was wrong after seeing the video and all that shit, Sky, they would have had a motherfucking a verdict right there the same day.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody they ain't drawing off something, and I just can't figure out what it is. And this is what did you hear when I first spoke? I feel like what I just noticed, and of course, like you saying, Wing had all the paperwork. I feel like sometimes when you got these guys, you got trenches, butter, F gang members, F affiliates, they might feel like they lying. Because I even said yesterday that I understand why trenches did it. They shot him over, the old blocking shot him. So he left. He got an opportunity to get his lick back. He was already a paid informant. Why not get another check? They might be looking at that like, oh, he lying. He just trying to get his lick back, and he just identifying them because he want to. You know what I'm saying? He just want to get his
I ain't
lick
gonna
back
lie.
on it.
I would say I said that too, Scott. But see, that's why I said if those guys had a real good lawyer, because some of them got a lawyer, some of them don't. If them guys had a real good lawyer and their team was working together, they could use that because Swipe is on the internet getting into it with Cash. Cash exposing them. You got the old blocking. So it's so much shit you can use since they using he say, she say shit in videos to show like, oh yeah, this guy was just doing it for the money. He on the internet taunting these guys and do and tell them this, that. Like they have proof to show that, these guys are just saying anything about these guys. Butter got on the stand, did not do what the fuck he's supposed to do. So that was kind of rocky too, because now you be kidding your statement and you supposed to be helping Duck and be there for the family. But the whole time you making it in favor for the old blockians. Then you get on the motherfucking interview and say, I want the what he say? Let get back so we can get back. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like
Insane.
And you think because you got immunity, you can say certain shit like that, but that shit is like that to be looking into. Because what the fuck you mean? You want them to get out and get free so you can do something to them. So you just letting everybody know at the end of the day, it's still an ongoing war and it's beef. And then on top of that, you win it. Like, come on, man. And then like if you really wanted some shit to happen or to keep it in the streets, then you should have never worked with the people. So let's think about it. Let's think about it, Scott. Let's just be real. Everybody in here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button to show my sisters some love, man. Listen.
Yeah, get the likes up.
You got David, fucking Swipe, and you got Butter. None of them was really like good witnesses. They was not really they didn't really do what they supposed to do on the stand. You hear what I'm saying? All they supposed to do was got on there and made the same statement that they made in front of the grand jury way back under Yana. That's all. Instead, they went on that bitch clout chasing, doing the most, making themselves look good and this, that, and the third, and none of that shit helped up. I'm just be honest. The nigga did they like only people that really helped the situation first while with the duck situation was the people that came and the witnesses that they had, because the feds had 30 witnesses. So out of 30 of those witnesses, yeah, they can rock with them. But this is why I feel like the jury, and this was my uncle was telling me, because he been in this shit, you know what I'm saying? And I know my uncle, I ain't got to reveal none of this shit about him, but if you got 30 witnesses, right, from the situation talking about it, about the murder of FBG Duck, and then you got the main people that you need, the main people, which is those three, and they go in there and do some whole other big bullshit. Whole time, though, let me find out at the end of the day, that's the reason why they still got to come up with this verdict. That's the reason why it's taking so long with this verdict. Think about it, Scott. What today is? This ain't the fucking weekend.
No.
They can come up with a verdict to yesterday and today, goddamn it.
Yes. My God.
But we gotta wait all the way over the goddamn weekend, all the way to fucking Tuesday. And who to say when Tuesday get here, they gonna come up with, they still gonna come up with it. So yeah, they sitting that bitch fighting. They going over every goddamn thing. And at the end of the day, like I said, if we gotta wait till fucking Tuesday, it's gonna be some shit. It's going to be some shit. And it's going to be a surprise for everybody. And the way the year kicking in and the way this shit going, I wouldn't be surprised it happened like that. Because if they get a mistrial, they can open this bitch back up and they finna grab all their ass. Because they really want all their ass, Scott. You got to remember now, they want everybody. It's a RICO. They want the gangs. This ain't even about Duck. This is about the gangs and the taxpayers of downtown.
Facts. Yeah. Now, this is the thing. Now, but see, if they get a, to my understanding, if they get a not guilty verdict, isn't that a wrap? They can't come back and recharge them with the same shit, ain't it? Ain't it finito?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know, everyone got a right to appeal. Everyone got a right to bring shit back up. You feel me? And you got a certain time to do that. You know. And I think one thing about the feds and the government, like, I don't think they're gonna get a not guilty. I don't think they're gonna get a not guilty because it's like they have so many charges. What I'm saying is, I don't think they're gonna get charged with every charge. You see what I'm saying, sis?
They're gonna get some. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God! But the main thing is the murder. Because if they get off on the murder, that's my thing. I don't know if they can run it back.
See, that's what people understand too. Like, the thing is, they not even trying to prove the murder. They gonna do what they gotta do first while I bring the witnesses and things in. But as people watch the news, listen, I watch the news, I listen to these people. Fuck everybody else on YouTube and this, that, third. I listen to them people, and they not gonna tell you everything either. So you gotta decipher through shit and know what the fuck is what when these news people talking and when the paperwork and putting the shit out there. So with that being said, I'm looking at this shit like, man,
because I'm gonna tell you what they did when Kels beat his trial in 08, the 02-08 trial, he got acquitted. They came back, changed jurisdiction. They changed it from state to federal, and then they took his jurisdiction to New York. That's why they was able to run him back without it being double jeopardy. Now, if these guys get off, you already at the federal level. What new charge you gonna come with if they don't get the murder charge? What new charge you gonna come with? You see what I'm saying? How you running it back and where?
Let's back it up, sis. It's never about the murder. It's about the RICO. The murder is what they using to push the RICO. That's why they went so fast. They never weren't even ready, first of all. They was watching these. Let's get back. Let's take this shit back. Because this is why I do the japper and do the shit that I do, because I don't give a fuck who it is, what platform, whatever. I be want people to understand this shit. These are gangs. So at the end of the day, what we know, before this Duck murder happened, O-Block already had a RICO. So whether Duck was gonna die or not, say for instance, Duck ain't die. 2024, either 2025, they was gonna come pick O-Block up for a RICO regardless. But since FBG Duck got killed by the same people that they watching to put a RICO on, that made them push it up even faster. So this is why the feds is unprepared and they don't have so much shit like in the YSL case and the motherfucking the fucking Thug case. You see what I'm saying? Because they was putting this shit together. Ever since the motherfucking Vaughn came in the scene, you got to understand the feds know they was bringing weed and guns back from Atlanta. This thing, they own this shit, Scott. They own it. It's just like, damn, they couldn't believe these motherfuckers that went and killed this motherfucking boy. And it's like, fuck. And now it's like, hold on. You know, the feds got to come in because they use federal guns. You know what I'm saying? Switches, they got motherfucking Dracos, all type of shit. Then it's downtown. And then these the guys that we originally watching. So yeah, they have to prove that RICO. And they prove that RICO, they'll get justice for Duck.
Ooh, well, we gotta pray for some, because I'm just saying, based on the evidence I saw, now to my understanding, they ain't had no guns or nothing like that. Some people want you to get caught with the gun. They want you to have some DNA. You see what I'm saying? But it's like it's a lot of I would have to call circumstantial evidence, but I don't know, man. It's just making me sick to my stomach.
Man, only thing the feds got to do is prove these guys as an organization, prove them a gang. And they won. That's all they got to do. They got to prove that these guys are doing criminal activities. These guys is a criminal organization. That's what they trying to prove, that these guys is breaking all the goddamn rules.
But think about it. You only got Trenches, and who was the other guy? Because Trenches came on there and was the one that was able to establish the RICO, because he was the one lived over there, was saying that Bond and was having gang meetings.
David was the one. David was the one because David is a part of OTF. David was in O Block. David was number one. Swipe was the one that actually, Swipe just backed up everything David talked about. You know what I'm saying? That's why David was so important, and nobody know David. Like, I actually know David and his whole fucking family. And it's so fucked up to me that I've seen this shit and looked at this little nigga. I'm upset about the shit, Scott, because I know his family, and people don't know what his family going through. Like, they actually live in a hood, and people was actually sliding. You feel what I'm saying? When they was talking about people sliding and shit, that's David family. Like, I know his family, G. People follow me on Facebook. Y'all see what's going on. It's there. And the thing is just so crazy, like, damn, little homie, how the fuck you get caught up in this? And David is not one of those type of guys that's gonna shoot, be on it. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to belong and be in some shit. So therefore, he's scared. His family behind him and things of that nature. So yeah, he was the one that sealed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now Swipe came and put the icing on the cake. Now Butter Roll was to tell the history between both of them, because you got to think about it. He from the other side, so he would tell what happened between them. He been shot by Vaughn, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking shit crazy.
They looking at probably at Butter like you they direct op. We don't believe nothing you saying against these guys. You know what I'm saying? At least, well, what is David a BD? What was his old affiliation? Oh, you say he was OTF?
Yeah, he was BD, but you know, he was running with OTF and O Block. You know, he had ties with Dirt.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's why he was mainly important. And people look up his paperwork when all this shit come out. See, one thing I'm gonna do too, and you should do it too. I appreciate you to do it too, because I don't think most people gonna do it. Take these guys and do a live stream or a video and break every last one of them down so everybody know they shit. From David to C-Thing to Swipe, you know what I'm saying? So everybody can know they roles, because one thing or two things for sure. Think about it. They ain't gonna tell us everything. They just gonna tell us what we need to know. And they know people got access to Pesa and all that shit. I believe that there's some guys in that and told on each other, but we don't know what they said. You know what I'm saying? Right. I believe there's some guys that you, because the thing is, when you have Kenny Mack saying that Vaughn paid them and he went and did a hit, like, Kenny Mack, you in the worst situation. So I think he cooperated with them to try to get him some less time. But also, Kenny Mack, you also threw everybody else under the bus too. Because you got to think about it. If you saying you was there and he paid y'all to do this and these guys with you and they're in the car, then they on the same shit you on, Kenny Mack. You feel me? And I just think, Scott, the reason why it's like this too also is that it's so many people lying. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, though, they don't know what the fuck to believe. Think about it, Scott. We on the outside. We the goddamn jury, too.
Yep, we sure is.
You know, we just like the one to seal their light, but we the jurors too, cause we hearing the same shit they hearing, getting
Yep,
the same information they getting, and maybe going a little deeper than the goddamn jurors. And we talking about we undecided. So what the fuck you think they
exactly.
You
They
feel what I'm
don't
saying?
know.
It's funny, but it's not funny, but it's for real though.
Yeah, they not even street. They probably ain't never tapped the streets. They
For
don't know.
real.
They remember if you go back, I started reading Trench's his testimony. The damn attorneys don't even understand the I'm sorry, the court reporter don't even understand street. She was misquoting. You know, he'd be like, "My man is my nine." She put my mind
Yeah.
is my what she say? My mind is my mind. So she fucked it up. Okay, fucked it
Yeah,
up.
they was in
So
there.
she
He
don't
talking
even know
about
what they
Bruford.
saying.
Yeah, what did he say? Yes, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of shit that they was in there saying, and the things that I heard, and the things of that nature. Those people from the jury is definitely looking like these some ignorant motherfuckers. We don't know this shit some bullshit. Like they looking at this shit like, what the fuck is this? These people that go to work every day, pay taxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to figure out what the fuck they saying. And then I ain't never seen nobody laugh in the goddamn courtroom and shit either. You know, Swipe got motherfuckers laughing in the courtroom and shit.
Yeah, insane. This is man,
At
Jesus,
a murder
help us
trial.
today.
So at a murder trial, at Rico at a murder trial, motherfuckers in here laughing like this shit is a funny situation. Like this shit, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, them people feel some type of way. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is
And
too
fucking with
much.
that jury and having that in their hands, shit. Jury fuck around, let a motherfucker go. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time I went to a trial, I always went to a jury trial, no bench trial. I'm not letting the bench do shit. We're gonna let these people decide that don't know me. You
Yep,
feel me? And
yep,
you just gotta come with your defense. You come with that shit right, it's cool. And I feel like at the end of the day, they can be mad at me or whatever situation is. I feel like the old Blockians really got a little defense because the feds ain't really got shit. Just a bunch of he say she say shit. You can't really
yeah,
defend shit when they ain't got no evidence too much like that, videos and audios like they got in the Thug case and the YSL case. So that's why it's so difficult. So yeah, this shit crazy.
well, you know they got that CTV. Like
Sheena
when
was
Mama
dressed up
Doug
and
yesterday
everything. She
said,
thought she was gonna get a verdict today.
yes. If she walk in there, cause she talking about she gonna put on her stuff and go in there and dress to the nines, and might be walking out with no verdict. She gonna be. I don't think she gonna make it through the
Yeah,
weekend, man.
she
She
was so
so
suited and
upset.
booted. She was so suited and booted. She was so suited and booted on my mama. And then one thing people got to understand too, the reason why Sheena want this shit so bad about Duck, because everybody be talking about, oh, why she going so hard for Duck and not for Brick and this, that, and the third. I'm gonna answer that for y'all. At the end of the day, she was. But the thing is, in Chicago, police don't do shit. It's a lot of closed cases. If people ain't finna tell and do this, that, and the third, it ain't gonna happen. The only reason people
Yep.
told with the feds because the feds came with them and told them, nigga, you gonna tell. I know this about you. Ooh, they put your back against the wall, so you're gonna be a snitch when it comes to the feds. Period. You're gonna be a
Yep.
snitch. So another thing is that if she get justice for Duck, and by this Rico going through, she will get justice for Brick. All this shit will be looked into. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Yep.
it's a two for $1.
Yeah, and see some of y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but Mama Duck also had a son named Brick. He also got that. He got killed. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. YouTube, sorry. He got unalived in over there in the same area around what was it, 60 something,
Yeah,
62nd.
same area.
Yeah, same area. Yep. So he got unalived over there, y'all. Him and his cousin. They got unalived the same day. So she's lost more than just Duck. Duck is on the map
Mm-hmm.
because of what happened in the Gold Coast, but she's lost what? 4 kids?
Man.
I think the kids are to the fire something. Y'all gotta just go
Yeah.
watch her. She talks about it all.
Yeah, I just from this point, I just hope Sheena, fuck YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For a minute. Sit back,
Yep.
get you a lawyer, get your lawsuit from your fucking son, because you do have a lawsuit. Those people actually moved Duck. It's a video right now on YouTube on NBC And it's a lady that got up there and said the officers moved duck. You don't supposed to move no one when they shot like that. Okay. Another thing, y'all talk to this man after y'all move this man, asking him what's wrong with him, like y'all don't know if he shot. So that's a lawsuit. I'll be focused on that, talk with the lawyers. Another thing, get ready and tell your story. Like tell your story. Use an inspiration for everybody of what all the parents go through in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not the only one that lost someone and been through shit like this. It's a lot of people. So you speak and represent for a lot of people. So therefore, you have to move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah. Wow, y'all. Oh my God. Well, we just gonna have to sit up here and pray. And oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't praying for shit. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Like I said, I love Sheena, I love Duck, and I know some old blocks and all that shit. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm a commentator. I'm in the stands like everybody else. You feel me? And I try not to let my personal relationship with Sheena and me knowing Duck and me even living over there. You feel what I'm saying? Get in the way of what I'm trying to blog about and talk about. That's why I don't talk about a lot of the case. I let other people do it. But things that be out there in the air, I just highlight and jap about certain things because people be putting out false ass narratives. Like right now, I'm finna go crazy about the situation. They talking about Melly and Kill Can't Get Right and Duck, he was cool with Melly and it just be all type of shit. And I just be feeling like people they understand how Chicago is a gold mine when it comes to blogging. Because it's actually real live events that's going on, like real live events that took over, but they making it cartoonish, and it's not because it's really people that's dying, crying, hurt, traumatized by this shit. And when you go on YouTube, Sky, it be fucked up. You can't even go on this motherfucker. And sometimes I had to log out my YouTube, right? So I can just see what pop up in the feed. And if you pop up on a regular YouTube logged out, you will see nothing but Duck, the murder trial, of this and that, and just all type of drill shit, goofy shit. Like this shit is like whack, So, man, I pray for Mama Duck. You know what I'm saying, for her healness because her reiterating and going through this shit, mental health and everything is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I pray for. But further wise, this event, what's going on with this shit, I can't take a side in this shit. This war. And at the end of the day, I ain't never seen no shit happen like this in a fucking war.
Never. See, this, I think really what I'm praying for is because if these guys walk, I know the city. We even got Butter saying that he gonna get his lick back. And he's not, it's people with
Butter
him.
Ain't gonna do shit, Sky. He ain't gonna do shit because Butter wanted his lick when K.I. got killed and he got his ass shot. You should have kept that shit in the streets and got your lick back, and Duck would have still been alive because Dirk wouldn't be able to be around to go manipulate fucking Vaughn. Let's start there. Whole time though.
Yeah, you're right.
There. So you trying to do something to these niggas and the feds watching and looking, nigga, your ass going to jail. So you might as well go to O Block and just crash out and go shoot DQ or some shit allegedly. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just go on a limb type shit if that's the case. I'm not telling him to do it, but I'm saying at the end of the day, if that's the type of time you own.
Right. Yeah, you're right, because he did have to. They all had time to get their lick back. You ain't lying about that. But I don't, you know what? But then again, because Mama Duck said the next day they was down there at that car dealership, so the feds might have came too quick. You see what I'm saying? Because they
did. Because this is the thing, Scott. That boy was already buying that car, and the thing is, when he took the car back, that's because he had the wrong paperwork and things of that nature. So therefore, they end up selling the vehicle, cleaning it, and all that shit. So that was like a good thing for them. You know what I'm saying? What happened was, see, people got to understand things happen in a sequence, Sky. Like people like wonder why teasing them down there and this, that, and the third. They were down there shopping and shoplifting. You feel what I'm saying? Whole time though, look at it. It was just somebody just down there at the Gold Coast, just took the ATM. Before a motherfucker took the ATM at the Gold Coast, a day before that, a motherfucker was at the Gold Coast, a police officer ended up getting in a shootout where he had to shoot a motherfucker and a police officer got shot and it was over delivery robbery. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit that go down there because that's a rich area and we in poverty. You know, Chicago, we fucked up. So people gonna go down there for opportunities. Think about it. Let's take it way back when the iPhones and shit first came out. What they was doing downtown. Going down there on the platform on the L, selling people iPads and phones and shit.
Shaw was. They sure was. And then Habib was cracking them. Yup. You ain't lying.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
So with that being said, everything don't be like what people make it to seem like. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, the Chicago is very small. It's big, but it's small. And at the end of the day, everybody be everywhere. I bumped in some of my ops. If you think about it, Scott, let me just tell it to everybody in the channel, right? Most of the murders happen in Chicago. It never happened in the neighborhood. If something happened in the neighborhood, that's because them persons sliding to this, and the third. But majority of murders y'all see happen in Chicago is out of the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It's been times I done went to different motherfucking movie theaters and bumped into the ops. Oh shit, I can't go to this movie theater no more. I gotta go way out in the suburbs type shit. And even if I go way out in the suburbs, somebody thinking that same way and they going out there too. You see what I'm saying? So it's always important. Like when you're in Chicago, you got to carry that blick because it's busting everywhere. You ain't the only person that's, you know what I'm saying, that's thinking about going here, doing this, and the third. And with Duck's situation, it was unfortunately that those guys happened to be down there the day of his son's birthday, going to get a gift for his son. Think about it. If Duck would have went earlier or later on that day or went somewhere else, he wouldn't even bumped into them. He would have missed them.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's what I'm saying. It's just sick how it all happened. Adrian West, no, there is no verdict yet. And we have Bandana Rose from Jap City TV on here. He's a certified Chicagoan, certified East Sider. And he, make sure you guys go subscribe to him. He is over here giving up the insight of Chicago in this case. But yeah, get the likes up too, y'all.
I'm just gonna tell them about the shit, you know what I'm saying, that we talk about in the streets and that we have the conversations in locker rooms, beauty supplies, and motherfucking barber shops and things of that nature. Like this is what the streets is, you know what I'm saying, is gossiping about and talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I just bring it to the YouTube and just try to, you know, enlighten people a little bit more because people thinking it's way more than what it is. You know what I'm saying? When it really ain't. It looks crazy and it look like it's more than that. But it ain't. When it comes to Chicago, look, Lil Reese was just downtown. Everybody go downtown. And you know, and it's like at the end of the day, you don't know who you gonna bump to. That's why you gotta be on point. And it just fucked up. And rest in peace, Big Clout, man. He should have been better on point to know that you dissing motherfuckers. You a big Chicago rapper. Ain't no way in hell you should be downtown, not on your square, nor in line, or have nobody going there for you. You're a different level right now. But see, when you so used to being in Chicago, moving around the way you moving around, you ain't gonna think nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And that's that no lacking right there. It only take 1 second of a motherfucking Chicago to not be lacking and not looking, and you know what I'm saying, and get your ass done. You feel me? When I talk to people in Chicago, and real Chicago's niggas know this, and you know this shit too, Scott. When you talk with somebody and you in it, you ain't sitting there having a conversation with a motherfucker. We having a conversation. I'm walking at the same time. Yeah, bro, they down the street. Yeah, I'll holler at you. We yelling while we talking. Like we walking and talking at the same goddamn time.
And watching. Head on the swivel. You ain't lying.
You feel me? Because at the end of the day, we know what type of lifestyle we live. Yeah. And I just felt like Duck ego, and he underestimated these guys because of where he was at. And at the end of the day, when you do shit like that, shit will happen to you like that because you can go out of town. And if you're not the same way you is in Chicago, something happened to you out of town.
Facts. I just think he never thought, because I mean, and I tell people, tourists, I was telling them before, if you come to Chicago, go downtown. Then like last year and the year before that, like after they smacked Duck, I was like, y'all, not only was his murder down there, you got the mob action going on down there. You got these kids running in these stores. Don't even come to Chicago. I switched my whole conversation to people. Don't even come.
Let's be real. First of all, only motherfucker had some money to be down there to be shopping was Duck. Now, Didi, he was down there shopping and this, that, and the third. You know, people go down there and buy hats and things of that nature, but it's expensive as fuck down there. TZ, I don't think he had no money like that to be down there shopping this, that, and the third. Nigga was shoplifting. That's why I think a nigga was down there doing shoplifting, trying to hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? And basically, he took someone else down there for them to shop as well. So at the end of the day, like I said, when it comes to Chicago, like me, myself, when I shop in Chicago, and you know, I go to the Gold Coast and I go to Nordstrom. You know what I'm saying? I go to Nordstrom, I go to the Water Tower, I go to different places. But whole time though, I'm down there with that bitch on me and I'm moving around because you don't know who you can bump into down there. It's
Yeah.
like that. It's small. That's our number one place. It's like we have one big ass park to go to, and it's like Millennium Park. Man, you gonna bump into the ops at Millennium Park. You want to go there, so you got to be on point for that shit, man. For real, for real.
Facts. That's facts. Because I'm telling y'all, Chicago downtown used to be safe because they was protecting them. They will protect downtown. Like I forgot what it was. I think when the convoy first hit, and then people was going down there doing them breaking in them stores. They lifted
Yeah.
up the bridges, y'all. If the bridges are up, you can't even get to
Yeah.
downtown. You understand me? So
Yeah.
they got certain protection just for those millionaire people living down there. Okay.
Yeah, and then also you have to park. You can't really just drive around downtown like that. You're gonna be driving around forever. It's busy as
Yeah.
fuck. You're gonna have to pay for a parking somewhere. The parking's always filled up. So you'd have been a park way down yonder and have to walk and
Yeah.
shit like that. So that's another reason why Duck probably was in line and she driving to this and the third, and he got in line to go pick his son out some shit because he know what he want to get his son. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then it's just crazy about this shit because I see a lot of people they talking about D thing, didn't have nothing to do with this, and the third. First of all, D thing, the one that sent those guys down there to go aid assist this man. That's called a
Ah,
hit. That's called a
yes,
hit.
called a hit. Yes, it is.
Called
Yes,
a
it
hit.
is.
If you can be a nigga like D thing, he the president, he OTF, he Dirt brother, he got millions. You know what I'm saying? He was a millionaire, his brother a millionaire. And you can get on the phone and the person telling you they need help and making like they need help and the motherfucker on their ass and you ain't the police, nigga. But you
Right.
sent that aid assistant like you the police. You called them niggas and told them go. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a hit, bro. D thing would have been charged too. He'd have been locked up too because at the end of the day, he was on the phone and he told them motherfuckers to go down there and aid assist that man.
Yep. Y'all hear that? Little Dirk brother D thing sent the AA. And understand this, D thing is they clapped his ass too now. They got him out of here. You see what I'm saying? So you
Right.
could be at the top, the side, the middle of these gangs, and they will get you out of here. He's out of there.
And we gonna see sometime maybe next year. D thing shit, maybe this year. D thing shit gonna come up too, because this murder is fucking unsolved too. It's an open case, and then the thing as well, you see Lil Durk making songs talking about some, they got they lick back for his brother, and he should have had his gun on him, this, that, and the third. So it's like a whole lot of shit that be going on, that be rocky, that be behind the scenes. But one thing I'm gonna say about these feds, and I'm gonna just leave y'all with this: they know what the fuck going on. We can look at them as rappers and entertainers and this, that, and third and feel like, yeah, they're getting money. They ain't doing no criminal activities. If you've been doing what you've been doing half your life and you still tied with criminal people that's out there in the streets, you could be in a Fetty Wap situation where, you hanging with these guys, you putting them on, giving them money. Like, say, for instance, Vaughn gave these guys money and they went and bought drugs and guns and this, that, and third instead of buying a business and things of that nature. Vaughn would be going to jail. He would be under the same act as Fetty Wap.
Right.
With the motherfucking the dope and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because he the one that gave him the money.
Yeah, Vaughn would be right in jail, and he would be sitting at the defense table with them, y'all. If Vaughn was not gone, please understand, he would be sitting at the table with them. Okay, and that's the crazy part. The guy sent the hit, Vaughn did. These guys that had the money and the prestige are gone. These are the soldiers that they sent in. People.
Facts.
Well, thank you
Took a
so
big
much.
hit, a big hit. Like you look at it, they took a big hit, a
Yeah.
big hit. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I kind of feel sorry for Vaughn. And the reason why I feel sorry for Vaughn, because Vaughn was just a product of Chicago, like every other
Yes.
Chicago nigga. And the thing is
Yes.
about him, that man was plotted on from the time he got out of jail. That
Yeah.
man ain't never had a chance. Never had a chance. He was gonna be locked up regardless for a RICO,
Yeah.
for KI shit. Didn't even know about it. He was gonna be in jail for the dirt shit that happened at the varsity because they didn't told on him. Like Vaughn wouldn't even had a chance to be even enjoy his lifestyle and being a rapper because his ass would have been in jail. And it's crazy that he just got out of jail and was
Yeah.
gonna go back to jail. Like that nigga never had a chance.
Never had a chance. And that's the part that people don't understand. Most of these guys are victims of circumstance, y'all. They grow up in certain environments and you just get a bad hand. You get a bad hand, y'all.
Facts. Facts. That's why it's very important that when you do get an opportunity to get up out the city and got something going on, get the fuck from around that shit. Because one
Yeah.
thing or two things. So I hate what people try to do. They try to take their homies with you. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
can't go for that ride. Everybody
No.
got their own path. Everybody got their own destiny. So therefore, your destiny was to get up out of there. Yeah, you can put a couple of your people on this, then the third, but at the end of the day, you trying to put the whole block on. You going there giving them $100K and not giving them a contract in front of the world. Uncle Sam, the government is not getting no taxes out of this shit. Oh, hell no. What the fuck you doing, nigga?
Thank
You
you.
feel what I'm saying? Like, hold on, man.
Yeah, they looking at him like, dude, you tripping.
Facts. You hear me? Facts. So these people, man, they want their taxes. And at the end of the day, this why it's really gonna be bad for them, and why this thing gonna be bigger than what it is, Scott. Because election time, we have immigrants coming to our city. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of politics going on in our city, and downtown is the mecca. And they need to
Yep.
know that downtown is safe. And they've been dealing with this shit for the longest. Think about it. It was just last month, niggas ran into the I forgot what store it was, but it was a watch store. 7 niggas ran in that motherfucker, mask on, bust everything, grabbed the watches, and ran up out of the motherfucker. Nobody got caught. Now
Insane.
this before the shooting happened at with the officer, which was actually down the street from where Duck got killed. Somebody got shot. It's on the news right now. Go to NBC, Gold Coast. Look it up, YouTube, y'all. It's there. Then you're gonna see some more shit. Somebody stole the ATM. So that is the area for broke motherfuckers that ain't outside hustling, ain't got no money. The holidays around, the new all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna be downtown. And then especially when you got motherfuckers doing CPNs and PP loans and this, that, and the third, man, they're gonna be downtown because that's the only place we can get Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, that real shit.
Yep.
And they pushing the agenda for that shit. So everybody's gonna go downtown. And if I was one of those guys, like a Teasy or somebody, you know what I'm saying? I was broke. I'm just thinking in their mind, putting myself in their shoes. I can go downtown, probably see some little lame ass white boy or some little nigga coming out with some goddamn new shoes, probably my size or a jacket. I'm robbing his ass. I'm taking that shit. You know what I'm saying? This goes on in Chicago, man. They
Look,
taking shit, they snatching and running.
Hell yeah. That's old school, y'all. They used to yank people out they starter jackets. They take you out your Jordans.
Yes, God, it didn't change. It didn't change. It didn't stop. It didn't. Them niggas is going down there, stealing iPads, taking motherfuckers back. Cause you got to think about it, Scott. Them people running around that bitch freely. You talking about the Gold Coast now, our Beverly Hills. Them running out there with them motherfucking designer bags and this, that, and the third. Yeah, it's police and cameras out there, but by so many cameras, it's less police. Like they out there, but it's less police. How would it be in the hood? You see what I'm saying? So therefore, yeah, a person can walk up the street. Hey, can I get a light? Take the shit out your bag. You feel what I'm saying? Or just been walked up and on their phone, act like they waiting on a goddamn Uber, and you coming outside with like 4-5 bags from Gucci. They snatching that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then knocked your ass out and took it.
That's a fact. Cause look, y'all, people down there, they pay. And the let me put it like this: you pay for safety. Okay, so when you move, you paying to live in a better neighborhood, to be in a better environment. Okay, so them people down there, they got their tops down, they walking freely. They ain't turning their head thinking a motherfucker about to jack them. They not on that, and they not about to put up with it.
Yeah, so now you see where I'm coming from, and I try to tell a lot of these people, and it's just my experience. In the hood, they clutching. But over there, up north, things are like that. Man, you got people walking around holding hands, riding their bikes, they doing freely shit. And when you have niggas that's from the hood is able to walk over there, oh shit, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Real life shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm just giving y'all an insight, you know what I'm saying, on all ways of how this shit be in Chicago and a mind frame of how people thinking. You know what I'm saying? We got 29 people in the building. Run my sister lights up, man. Y'all people that's in the bushes, y'all people that's watching, so support a real platform, man. You know what I'm saying? I like when the women have their platforms and they talk and do their thing, because it whole time though, it be a lot of motherfucking niggas that be on here talking, they don't be doing shit. I love to hear shit from a woman's point of view, because they're gonna give it to you as a motherly and as a woman's point of view, furthest wise, basically like how men be moving. Like, think about it. You seeing this shit and you seeing these black men, your take on this shit, that you are, as a black woman, and seeing these black men going through what they going through, I know you probably looking at this shit like, is y'all fucking serious, bro? This ain't
Yeah.
even y'all blog, bro. Y'all getting money, y'all doing y'all thing. If you don't fuck with him, stay away from him. Like, I think like it's time for women to start speaking on certain things what men be got going on, and men speaking on what women got going on, and we accept the criticism and an opinion. We need to stop taking people's shit that they be saying out their mouth and try to make it a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm
Yep.
just saying that when it comes to the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because
Mm.
at the end of the day, YouTube is the streets, and they didn't brought the streets from Chicago and the trenches to YouTube. So
Oh, they did. Because that's what I was telling them. I said, was telling them all these people in Chicago, a lot of these X Game members is on YouTube, y'all. They got channels, okay? You can find them.
facts. You see what I'm saying? Facts on me. And there's so many motherfucking people that's talking about this shit and be blogging and this, that, and the third. That's why it'd be hard to get in the algorithm. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because so many people are talking about the same shit. And depending on how you giving your commentary, that's going to determine what views your video doing this, that, and the third. That's why you got so many people trolling and clout chasing, just saying extra shit just to
Yeah.
get them views and those likes. It's crazy, Sky. Like, it's crazy.
So
But
we
with
gonna
this
make
case,
it, bro.
man,
We gonna
with
make it.
this
We
case,
gonna keep pushing, and we gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Because how dare you try and talk some Chicago shit, and you ain't even put your big toe in the city? How dare you? It makes me sick
facts,
to my.
facts. No, seriously, seriously. On me, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I just hate this shit because I'm gonna tell y'all honestly why I hate this shit. Because people gotta understand when the feds get involved and the feds been in town, you got people that's finna go to jail that shouldn't even
Yeah.
be going to jail. Now I know they doing criminal activities, but they ain't killing nobody, bro. And they out there trying to make a living for themselves. What the government put on us. You know what I'm saying? What the government put us in. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't have to go to jail for somebody else bullshit. So think about it, right? This guy, I get bumped off with a gun off of O Block. They offer me 30 motherfucking years because I didn't got so many cases and this, and the third. But they telling me, hey, you want to take down your block and work this deal and this, and the third. Because watching these guys, we want this guy. We'll let you free. You'll get immunity. Nobody won't know. Da, 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 da. You at that point, you scared, you nervous, this, that, and the third, and not cooperate and tell. That's bogus. Because at the end of the day, now I'm putting somebody else in danger, which is the whole goddamn nation. Just off, I don't want to take my own rap on my own case. You feel what I'm
Facts.
saying? I'm putting this shit on somebody else. On me.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, no,
gonna AW. I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do a live a little bit later, probably like about 2 or 3 o'clock or some shit. About trying to. I'm gonna be live a little bit later. I'm gonna just do a Q&A. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to too much talk. I got a lot of things I'm putting together. You know what I'm saying? Further as well as my coding line and everything else. So I'm gonna be back from YouTube a little bit, unless I have to go live. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm gonna actually jump on another day just to do a Q&A. So I know a lot of people got some questions, not only about the case, but about other things as well. They've been shooting in my DM and hit me up. So I'm just get on there
okay.
for a minute and answer some questions.
Okay.
Or if
Well,
you got
thank
it,
you.
you can ask here. You can ask here. If you got any questions, we can do it here. We on Skylight shit. I'm on such shit. Get such shit up. Everybody hit that like button. I don't even have to go live. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share this one more time to my community story and get everybody over here.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. You all, that's Bandana Rose from Jap City TV. Make sure y'all go tap into him. He is a certified Chicagoan. Okay, actually got the insight. Lived there, born and raised. Okay. Hold on, I'm about to put the
And
thing.
I'm getting pissed again because folks are not understanding that Rico's involved both sides of the spectrum. No, and I ain't gonna lie to you, AW, you right. And you know what? A lot of people watch Butter too, and that's a good thing too, and a bad thing. Butter actually said, I don't know if was it DJU. It was an interview that he did. He do interviews with every goddamn body. He did an interview where he said he recant this statement because he know the fact that not only that, you know what I'm saying, they was gonna get O Block a Rico, they was gonna get STL a Rico too. So that's the reason he said the people from STL is either dead or in jail or extinct. You feel what I'm saying? So he tried to clean it up. But the thing
Yeah.
what's fucked up about Buddy is you didn't clean it up the first time, way back long time ago. And that's what they going off of. And that's what he don't understand. You can't recant something that you didn't put in long, like what was 2011, 2000, whatever time it was. You got to think about all the time up to this time that these people been watching him and peeping what's going on because you made a statement and cooperated with them. So even though you took your statement back, that's still going to get you guys a RICO. They have Duck labeled as the leader of the Tuckerville GD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So with that being said, yes, AW, they gonna get both sides, and that's what I just spoke on before I read your comment. I just told Sis Scott, what makes me mad is that people is finna go to jail that ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Even if they doing their thing, they wasn't caught. So if they wasn't caught, it doesn't take for somebody to tell on them to get them caught. That's wrong. Take your own fucking weight. That's your charge. That's your shit.
Yeah, you right.
Should nobody else be in trouble for your bullshit?
Yep. And people
That's
don't
why I
give
don't fuck with Butter, because Butter could have actually took care of his business in the streets. And if he took care of his business in the streets with King Von, either in jail, Duck would still be alive because Dirk wouldn't be able here to manipulate him. O Block was dry after Chief Keef. O Block ain't had no life. So therefore, Bond is alive. He able to come back. Dirk manipulate him. O Block busting again. They still into it with y'all. Duck going crazy, making songs. He blowing up. So now you see how this shit bump heads. The war starting all over again because the niggas weren't even thinking about them. First of all, the BDs, they winning, they doing their thing. You had certain people talking shit that was in the streets, but at the end of that, it was more of the GDs chasing those guys, dissing them, saying they was blackballed, this, and the third because they high up. You feel what I'm saying? And you had songs where the BDs was talking about them, but the GDs was more disrespectful when it came to lyrics and details of things. And then Duck told y'all out his mouth itself. We the one that started pushing the dead shit. You know what I'm saying? Dissing the dead. And that ended up coming to be a bad thing at the end of the day. Because one thing or two things for sure, we got to think about this shit. This Chicago, nigga. Ain't nobody taking none of that shit. You see what happened in that motherfucking store with that woman and got a beat up and her son and shot at the fucking what was that? At the Maxwell's. So shit happened like that all the time. That was just over a line and being in the line. Sometimes I'm gonna look at you crazy and to say something crazy, and then that should take off like that. So you think you finna run around this bitch and disrespect my dead homies and people that died for the shit we love, this, that, and the third? You don't have to worry about the old blockings. What about they loved ones? You don't know who the fuck they loved ones tied to. Everybody ain't BD. Moonwalk could have had people that Stones, Vice Lord, this, that, and the third. Make it make sense. The same way as Duck. Duck had family tied in old block. So people don't understand like the what's really happening in Chicago, man. What's really going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just fucked up, you know. I just feel like at the end of the day, man, you know, the streets, furthest wise, is never gonna be dead, but furthest wise, gang banging is dead because there's no structure and there's no big head no more to sit down and be like, hey man, look, we got guys in jail, kids is dying. Whole time though, look, we ain't fucking with y'all, y'all ain't fucking with us, we finna get our money. And sometimes that's how war's been actually put to side. It ain't like they just said throwing a red flag. No, they just was like, man, look, we got to focus on our business. We got to focus on our business. We just stayed out each other's way. You feel me?
That's what I was explaining to them yesterday. I'm like, this is Tuckerville versus the old Blockians. This is only one war with this group. You ain't talked about over east, out over the other side of the west side. You ain't talked about what happened in the south suburbs by Fort Heights. You just talking about one group, one war, and you see how many people died in just this one instance. Okay.
Exactly. And that's just a small part. That's just a small part. Like think about it. East side, big as hell. South side, big as hell. West side, big as hell. Wild Hunters. South side have his own lingo, own style, how they dress from the east side. East side have their own style, how they dress. Then from the west side have their own lingo. They say shawty, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So people gotta understand. Even though we all together at Chicago, it's different fucking parts of this shit. South side ain't never used to get along with the east side. East side ain't never used to get on with the west side. We used to always talk about each other. You know what I'm saying? But now that since the structure been gone, you got niggas from out west fuck with the south side fuck with the east side, Wild Hunters fuck with this, and that became a big problem too when motherfuckers started clicking up, start making gangs outside of gangs. So you have people from Tuckerville that'll be clicked up with Jaro and this and the third. You have people from BD that clicked up with 600 this and the third, and then it just be like, okay, if you get into it with Bandana Rose and I got a GD with me and a Stone with me, and y'all didn't shoot at us, and we didn't got into it. Hell, you went to it with 3 blocks now.
Yep.
See
Facts.
what I'm saying? You went to it
Facts.
with 3 blocks now, and that's a
Yep.
lot of shit that be going on in Chicago.
Now let me say this real quick. Make sure you tap in, Rose, to Chi-Town. That's one of your people. She from the West Side, but definitely tap into her channel. And same for you, Chi-Town. Tap into Rose
Okay, I'm
channel.
gonna
We'll
subscribe.
have you up here.
Okay, I'm gonna subscribe. You gotta subscribe by me, Chi-Town. Much love. Chi-Town, stand the fuck up. And I like that, Chi-Town. Let's change this big back to Chi-Town. Fuck Chirac.
And we got Adrian up here. Go ahead, Adrian.
Hey you guys, how you doing today?
All right.
AW, what's up,
What's
baby? How you
up,
doing?
bandana?
Man, chilling over here with my sister Sky. How you doing, beautiful?
I'm okay, getting ready for work, and I'm sitting here listening to you and Sky. But I went on the of course, looking for you last night. You ain't come on till late, but
Yeah, I
I
wasn't even planning on going live. I was actually my son's birthday was yesterday, so
yeah, you
I was
said
dealing
that
with
it was
like
your
30
son's
kids.
birthday.
So yeah.
But I was trying to find out if they had reached a verdict, but unfortunately they didn't. But I happened to see a
No,
couple
they won't
more
reach a verdict
lives
to
that
Tuesday.
popped up in little videos. Now, bandana, you remember before when we was
Yeah.
online on your live, and I was at work and I went off because I was just tired of the big
Hmm.
group activity.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here we go again. And Sky, how are you, sweetie? Don't mind me. I get frustrated with this sometimes because bandana, no, I'm from New Jersey. I'm watching this like everybody else, but they, they aggravating with the BS
Yes.
because,
Yeah.
like I said, they gotta understand a RICO goes both ways. And I keep on hearing everybody talk about, what may happen, what they think gonna happen, what should happen. I spoke with Mama Duck when she was on Bandana's live, and I gave this
Yes,
lady
you
my
did.
sincere condolences. And like I told Bandana, I don't
Yes, you
pick
did.
sides, but I wholeheartedly agree with what Bandana just said. King Von was a product of Chicago's nonsense, like Carlton Weekly was.
Yes, ma'am.
Davon Bennett and Carlton Weekly was both dealt the cards that they were dealt, and they had to try to survive through it.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
I am so sick of people getting on this internet, and Mama Duck, if you see this, this is no disrespect to your son, but I call a spade a spade. I don't pick no sides. They
Yes,
both
ma'am.
were out there. They both were into this with both feet, all 10 toes. Vaughn was a product like Duck was.
Yes,
Vaughn
ma'am.
was scared like Duck was.
Yes, ma'am.
Vaughn was doing what he was doing like Duck was doing what he was doing.
Hmm.
So we can't just sit here and be one-sided and biased and keep on saying, oh, well, yeah,
One
because
sided. There you go.
right.
There you
Vaughn
go.
did this and Vaughn did that and Vaughn did this. No, no, no. Let's post blame on everybody because from what I'm seeing now with all of y'all little cooperating witnesses now, paperwork starting to come out. Oh, they knew Duck was there and this one told this one and this one called it. Why are we not bringing all of them to the table too?
Yeah.
Why we keep trying to sweep all of that shit under the rug?
Yep. I think Bando.
Niggas is moving guns and calling Kenny Max and all of it. Why we ain't bringing all of this in court?
Yep. But I think that's gonna come in with the Rico. I think Rose hopped off. We're gonna give him a second to come back. But I think that's gonna come with the Rico. I think that's when they're gonna tap into all of that type of stuff. Because they brought it in this trial when they
Sky,
were.
it should have been brought in before y'all allowed those people to get up on the stand and start talking, and their credibility was already fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
Because let me tell you something, Sky. If you and I are ops, and God forbid one of us kills another, and let's just say, for instance, my sister spoke to somebody that was with me prior to me hurting you. My sister would be just as responsible for your demise as me because that means that she was in contact with me. I already told her what was going on or what was about to go down. She supplied me with something that aided me in hurting you.
Mm-hmm.
Why would she not be as culpable as me?
Facts.
They're not going to just bring me in there and say, oh, yeah, well, she just called her sister and her sister said such and such was over here and Sky was downtown. And then AW went down there and ran into Sky. Something jumped off and AW ended up killing Sky. And, but we ain't going to ask the sister nothing because the sister just called. No, the sister's going down too.
Yep. Everybody going. You right. You
So
right.
the reason that you guys are,
Mhm.
the Chicago municipality is doing it this way is number one because of who the person
Mhm.
was, Duck,
And
a
that's
famous
what people
rapper.
don't understand, AW.
Number
Yeah.
two, it happened in the Gold Coast. Number
Yep.
three, y'all already was in tune with Duck because with Dirk because Dirk was coming out his pocket funding y'all political careers. That's why he was down there with Lori Lightfoot. I'm not saying that Dirk is responsible for anything, but Dirk plays one big part in it
And
because
make sure
Dirk
that he
knew
was in
that
the
he
clip
had
too.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had money that Duck didn't have, and he purposely went down there and got up under those people's wing, and Duck didn't have a fighting chance because Duck money wasn't as long as Dirk's.
Right,
That's
right.
And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Facts.
they
And
just
he knew he
used
was finna get
Vaughn
that money
as,
too. He knew he's
yeah,
finna get
I
that
think
money
that they
too.
used
And I don't mean
Vaughn
to cut
because
you off,
they knew
AW.
Vaughn was a nigga in Chicago that was really like that. So they knew that if Vaughn wanted to get active with anybody, they knew Vaughn wasn't scared to do it because they bitch ass wasn't gonna do it.
yeah.
Exactly. But one thing I'm gonna say too for
But
sure, Avon ain't really want Duck dead.
right, I don't think he
I can
did.
say
I
that
don't
as
think he
I
did.
don't I and me as a street nigga, I don't get that vibe from Duck. I mean from Vaughn, because Vaughn was also telling Duck, like, yeah, I'm putting your name in songs, and they DMing each other, they on live. So I don't think a person that
Right,
want to kill
right,
somebody and he's been in jail for murders gonna put himself in a situation like that if
right,
he want to kill this man to get him out the way. I think Vaughn
right.
just wanted to have fun. He wanted to have fun. He missed a lot of shit that was going on. He like, we rappers now. Shit, we can make some money off this shit on some Pac and Biggie shit.
And I believe that Vaughn didn't want Duck dead. I think Vaughn just wanted to antagonize Duck because he had superseded him in the rap shit.
Yes.
So he just wanted to rub it in. It's
Yes.
just like kids that played a dozen. Your mother ain't got
Mm-hmm.
no job, and my mother do got a job. I got something over you because my mother got a job and your mother don't have no job.
Yep.
You
Facts.
see
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yep.
I
Type
I
shit. Yep.
really wholeheartedly don't believe that Vaughn wanted this to go that far. And now
Facts.
that
He
this
didn't.
man is
He didn't.
deceased, it's
They threw
let's blame it
everything
on the
on him.
dead
Soon as
guy.
he
I'm
died,
sick of
AW,
it.
what they do? Soon as he died, AW. Oh, Vaughn was finna go
Right.
to jail for this at the varsity. Vaughn's
Uh-huh.
finna go to jail for KI.
Uh-huh.
Vaughn's finna go to jail for this. Damn.
Now,
Like
isn't
this
it
nigga ain't
amazing
even made
how
off
they couldn't
parole and shit. And even kicking.
right. They couldn't solve shit when that boy was alive. And
Right.
listen, KI died in what year? KI died in 2014.
Way back.
Modell died in
Mm-hmm.
what? Modell cousin still
Mm-hmm.
alive, now a paraplegic. P5, they all these people that they threw on Vaughn, Malcolm, all of them, all these people have been dead for 6, 7+ years.
Yes,
Chicago,
ma'am.
y'all couldn't solve shit. Soon
Yes,
as
ma'am.
this damn boy got killed in Georgia, hot damn, the y'all solving Vaughn unmurdered half of Chicago.
Right. And that's another thing I hate too. And I don't be and people and take me seriously, guys. When I be japping, I be talking about these people, man. I'm talking about in a good way, but it's a bad way too. When I say Vaughn was a bitchy a hoe, he actually was a prodigal. He wasn't no bitchy and a hoe. But I say that to say this because people try to make like, oh, he was just the king of Chirac, the Chirac killer, like they gave Tay Savage, the Chirac bully. Ain't no motherfucking killers running around like that in Chicago, bullying no motherfucking body. Let's get that shit understood right here on this show. whole time though. You get out your body in Chicago and fuck with any one of them niggas on some disrespect shit, your ass finna get beat up, your ass finna go. So Vaughn wasn't just running
Thank you.
around that motherfucker
Thank you.
smacking motherfuckers that nobody want for to touch his ass. You can't tell me
Thank
that.
Right.
you.
I swear to God, you can't.
D-Boy.
Nobody got murked.
Thank
God
you.
damn it, that was certified niggas that done put motherfuckers in the ground and ain't never took a L,
Thank you.
but took one because he got them ran up on the wrong motherfucker.
There you
Thank
go. Facts. Y'all better hear that. Did y'all hear what he just said? Ain't a bunch of D-Born going around in no Chicago, because they, I promise you, there's
Cause,
somebody tougher and bigger than you.
Cause if that's the
Straight
case,
up.
check this out. They always throwing, oh, King Von, King Von, King Von, King Von. Okay, well, guess what?
Yes.
KTS Vaughn was running around that motherfucker terrorizing his whole neighborhood, and they took his ass out of there, didn't they?
Whole time
Mad
though.
Max
Whoa,
was
there
running
you go.
around terrorizing everybody up there in Terrortown, and somebody took his ass out of there, didn't they?
One of them bad
Let's
enough that they went and pulled up on his ass
thank
soon as
you,
he got out of
because
jail. So make it make
you
sense.
gonna
Bobo was
always
another
find
person
somebody,
that wanted to be got killed
right?
in
You
front
gonna
of the
always
county. Talk
find
your shit,
somebody
AW.
that's scared, and them scared ones is the ones you gotta watch. It ain't them tough ones.
Exactly. The
Exactly.
scared.
It's not them
Mhm.
tough ones. It's some scared ones you gotta watch. And let me tell you something. If I lived in Chicago and I had to grow up in that life, and I said this on Bandana's platform before, if I had to grow up in that life and it was a case of survival of the fittest, I would have been a female King Von. I would have been a female KTS Von. I would have been a female Mad Max. I would have been a female Dusky.
Yeah,
All of them big
yeah.
killers out there.
A prime example, AW, Mellow Bucks. So people got to understand, man. Everybody is got to be a demon and got to be on that type of time to survive in Chicago, because everybody is on that type of time,
Right,
and you don't know
right.
who on that type of time. So therefore, you ain't finna be running around this motherfucker thinking you just finna be fucking motherfuckers up doing
Thank
shit
you.
and nobody
Thank
finna
you.
get your ass.
Thank you.
It's some crash out artists in Chicago, as y'all can see right now. Them little boys
Hell
to roll their ass all the way downtown to
Thank
go
you.
get that motherfucking boy. Make it make sense.
They said that when Brick was alive, Brick ain't even need a gun. Brick was a one-hitter quitter, putting niggas to sleep. I would have been walking outside early in the morning. First nigga I seen, you going to sleep. Cause I'm scared.
On my mama. On my mama. And
You
that's
see
what
what I
led to
mean?
Brick Death. You think you finna be walking around
Right.
knocking people out
Just
and
knocking people out, putting them to
my
sleep.
neighborhood bragging and know that Brick knocked me out? See, this is what people gotta understand.
Right.
The streets know everything. So if
I
Brick knocked
can't
you
lick
out,
my
the
wounds
whole
like that.
streets finna know, nigga, you gotta go get your lick back, bro.
Right. I can't lick my wound like that.
On my life. You cannot survive in Chicago taking no L like that. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Exactly.
especially if you're a part of a fucking organization, which
And I'm just so
99%
sick of
of the whole
everybody throwing.
Chicago is gang banging.
Yeah, I'm sick of everybody
Whole
throwing
Chicago
this
gang
in
banging.
Von's lap. Like Von was just the worst thing that human ever gave birth to.
Right.
He was a product of Chicago like everybody else.
Hey, I swear to God, AW, they called that man a demon. I was like, what the fuck? These
Yo, they done
motherfuckers
called him a
crazy.
demon, a serial killer, a manslaughter, a hitman. They done called this boy everything
Hey, how you
under the
gonna call
sun.
a man a
And
serial killer? How you gonna call a man a serial killer when you don't even got the bodies? Like, where the bodies at? And
look what
then due
Trap
to
Lord
the
Ross
fact of the
said.
court, no matter how he beat his cases in court, he was acquitted. So he ain't killed no goddamn body.
Thank you. Thank you. Trap Lord Ross said that because Von was on live eating cereal, that was a sinister way of proving that he's a serial killer. You about the stupidest motherfucker I ever seen in my life.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna
You
do a
about the
reaction to
dumbest
that.
motherfucker I ever seen in
I
my
know
life.
that shit
Bitch,
long as
I eat
hell, but I'm gonna
cereal
do a reaction.
every day. Do that make me a serial killer?
Facts.
I got
Do
about
y'all
12
do y'all
boxes of
listen to what
cereal
they're saying now?
downstairs. So if I
Because
go eat a bowl of cereal, do that mean that I'm about to go to my job and kill up half the school? It makes no sense.
I swear to
I'm just
God,
y'all,
so
I'm
whole
trying.
sick
time
of
though.
this.
Y'all listen to what they saying now, because this is, please understand. I mean, King Von was one guy,
One guy.
billions in Chicago now.
And
And,
according to them, he done ran all of Chicago.
yep, they got their
Right.
stripes now.
That part killed me right there, because
That's
only
the shit that
motherfucker able
kills
to
me.
have that type of title. Only person that's able to have that title and I'm not going to let them rewrite history as long as I'm living. Bump J is the only one that got the title to King of Chicago, and the only motherfucker that I know can go on any goddamn block and nothing happened to him. Bo Deal as
Thank,
well. King Von ain't had that type of power, so I ain't trying to hear that
Thank you.
shit.
Thank you.
thank you. They trying to act
When
like
King Von was alive and King Von was in Chicago, King Von was down there in O Block in them gates with T-Roy, Boss Top, Gleesh, all them niggas. And when they came out of them damn gates, they ass was sitting ducks like everybody else.
They was, yes, they was. That's why T. Roy got killed in the stove. You was
That's
not finna
why
think
all of them
you
got
finna do
killed.
something to
They
my
caught
people,
Patul,
and motherfuckers
they
not
killed
finna get on
Patul.
your
They
ass.
caught HK, they killed HK. T-Roy didn't get killed in O Block, but they knew that T-Roy was one of the top shooters, and they had to get his ass out of there, and TB just wasn't damn scared.
And that's how they do it. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me say this to y'all too. If y'all notice about any murders happening in Chicago, right? It be gruesome murders at crazy places at dumbass times. And the thing is, that's because those guys be on motherfucking Hulk mode. Niggas be off pills, lean,
Right,
Xan, they mad, they homies, but
right,
then gas them up. So nigga, they on the prowl. You heard what happened with Vaughn and T Roy with Ki and Butter. Y'all ass out
right.
there lacking. Motherfucker that killed OD. Why the fuck is y'all outside with no pipe? And y'all know these niggas gonna come back and slide.
Shooting
You
dice,
tweaking. You
yeah,
shooting
tweaking.
dice.
You
yeah,
hear me? And then she
Yeah,
shouldn't even be
shooting
outside
dice.
with their ass anyway. 17 years old, you lost your life. So that mean to tell me 14 and 15, you out here trying to live a life that you ain't even a nigga, first of all. Then the other thing about that, everybody in Tuckerville, yeah, they fuck with and this, and the third, but T.I. wasn't out there shooting and killing everything like they trying to make her like this
That's
assassin that
another
she
one they
is.
keep blaming
First of all,
everything
she's
on.
a woman. First of all, she's a woman. And I don't take nothing away from no women's knowing no stud. But in Chicago, that's embarrassing. If a motherfucker like Ki go kill a
yeah,
nigga like OD, and you think this motherfucker finna run around here, is you serious?
Thank you,
yeah.
thank you.
That's facts.
Knowing how loved OD
That's why she
was
was
and
done the
everything that
worst
got them
way.
niggas killed.
Anybody that y'all here get killed, they get done the worst way because they ass was out there doing shit the worst way.
Yep, that's facts.
They didn't have to come with all the many guns for Duck, but they didn't know
Exactly,
who was with him and what was going on. But they wanted to make sure that they got his ass because they knew he
exactly.
had a
And they
pipe
knew
too.
without all of that goddamn artillery, they couldn't take his big ass down.
Exactly.
They knew they couldn't take him down without at least 4 niggas and 12 guns.
Hey, DV say wow wow. Shout out to DV wow wow. Say my cousin Goon Squad. Shout out to Goon Squad, man. I fuck with them heavily. I used to be on 71st and Chappelle. All through that motherfucker with the solid foes. You know what I'm saying? People don't even know. They
Anybody
used
over
to be
there.
solid foes over there. Now it ain't nothing but GDs because the foes then got locked up for conspiracy, Ricos and shit. What people don't know about. That was Bump J whole area. Now it's GDs and BDs over there. You see people getting killed in Star Sub like a motherfucker over there. Not Star Sub, but Jeffrey Sub on 71st and Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to understand at the end of the day, it's a lot of politics and game banging going on. And ever since the structure was taken away, it's a lot of shit people not going to understand. And one thing I hate, and two things show about the media for the outsiders, and I try to stress this shit a lot. Y'all blame murders on other blocks and don't even know that oh yeah, it could have been 600. Motherfucker, just because they into it with 600, you don't even know they into it with 500 or 400. And
Thank you.
400 could have came and
Thank
shot
you.
and made it like the
Thank you.
600 did. Like when I
Thank
was
you.
into it, and I try to tell people when I was into it, we was into it with 3 different blocks, and that was fucked up. So we had to squash some of the beat because we didn't know who was coming through firing our ass up. So when we ain't
Thank
know
you.
what we do, we went and fired all their ass up. We thought, oh, we into it with 3 of them. It could have been them. It could have been them. But fuck that. We finna shoot all their ass up. You feel me? That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
You know
people
what,
don't be really.
Bandana and Sky? My whole thing is this. I What has happened has happened. All of these brothers from Chicago that's deceased now, we can't bring them back. And it's sad because it's a form of genocide. But like I said on Bandana's
Yes,
live
ma'am.
before,
Yes, ma'am.
we got a whole new generation of babies that's coming up. And guess what? These babies are the children of all these dead guys. If
Yes.
somebody
And I don't
don't get
want them to
on
live that
YouTube,
life that we live, Scott, because how that baby gonna grow up? They ain't
thank
gonna be
you.
able to tell that baby shit to know that every day his birthday come up, his daddy died going to get him a gift. That man gonna
Thank
be out
you.
there on some other shit unless they get them up out the motherfucking trenches and show them something
Thank
else.
you.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's
And you know the sad thing about this Sky and Bandana is Bandana. No, I'm very heavily in tune with what's going on in Chicago, and I even said it on Bandana Live. Anybody that get up here talk about that this Chicago shit didn't bring them to this, they a fucking lie. Yes, it did. It brought you like it brought me.
that's
But
facts.
On life.
That was,
my thing
On
is
life.
this: I just seen Mrs. Weekly show a picture of Duck's son, gorgeous little boy, look just like his daddy. Look
Lord have
just like
mercy.
his daddy. We are sitting here watching King's Bond's son grow up on YouTube right in front of our eyes.
yeah.
On
It
my
is
life.
no doubt in nobody's mind that that little boy is not King Von's son. Look at the only thing is that little boy light skin. They done even dreaded his hair like his daddy. Same
I'm
lips,
trying to tell
Wow.
same
you.
bow ass legs, same body structure. That's King Von's son.
But King Von looked like his daddy, a spitting
Thank
in it.
you. King Von look just like Silk.
Yeah, just
And
like
So
that's
his.
my
how the
thing is
saga, and
this.
that right there, what she's saying is how the saga continue. Silk was out there doing his
Exactly.
thing,
So
Vaughn doing his thing. Now his son finna be doing it. The only way we could change this shit, like you said, is genocide. We got
that's
to
where I
take
was
the
going with
kids
this.
out of the fucking trenches, or be able
That's
to
where I was
provide
going
them
with this.
with places in the trenches where they can be out of the hood. While these see, one thing that was good for me when I was coming up, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I see we got somebody else on the panel too. Is that
Well,
we had
I
the
think
field houses and things of that nature. We didn't have field houses. They didn't have. They don't got that shit. They in the crib watch YouTube and all. We used to go outside and kick it and had to kick it amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't got that shit. They don't know how to play and kick it with each other. So we got to bring that shit back for them. You know?
And you know what? I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go because I'm getting ready for work. But the only thing I want to say, and I hope whoever in Chicago is listening that know all of these people, I hope that somebody can get this out. Or if there's a blogger that's going to get on the panel and keep it real like Bandana, get this out. If somebody don't step in and explain to Von's son and Duck's son that y'all father's battle is not y'all's. Whatever they did, it stops there. Y'all father battle is not
Fact.
y'all battle. This is going to be another generation of kids that grow up. Yeah, no, because he killed my dad. And the saga
Yeah.
continues.
Yeah.
The
but
saga
Yes, ma'am.
continues.
okay, we got
Because
DV
guess what?
here. I
Right
think he
now,
wanted to talk to you, Rose.
huh?
We got DV Wild up
What's
here. I
good
think
with
he
the
want.
sister Sky? What's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
What's
What's
going
good with
on?
everybody on the panel? Everybody in the chat?
Hello, hello.
I ain't talked to you in a while. I ain't talked to you in a
What's
while,
going
Sky. I
on,
had to
brother?
jump
How
on
you
TikTok,
doing?
tap in.
Yeah,
I'm
happy New
good,
Year.
man. You speaking some happy New Year to you too. Hey, brother, you speaking some good words there now. You know what I'm saying? You putting it down. You too, sister. I appreciate y'all for getting it out there. Letting them know what it is out here in Chicago, because it definitely ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? And sister
For
Sky,
real.
I ain't seen what I typed in the chat on the last live, but I really want to tap in with you. I got something for you though that we need to rap about. You know what I'm saying? Some exciting shit though, for real.
Chi-Town finest Silk is not still alive. Silk was killed
Yeah,
years ago.
Yeah, he been
they
gone.
they
Yeah,
found
he been
Silk at the
gone.
Yeah, but
Rose.
like I said,
Rose, did they kill him at the rink? Because I was watching somebody saying they shot him at the rink on
Yeah,
87.
they shot him by the roller rink or something.
Yeah, they shot him. Yeah, they shot him by the outside the roller rink.
Okay, go ahead, DV.
That's when the rink used to be bussing. I remember. I missed them days. Shit.
Yeah, DV, you still there?
Y'all run them lights up, man. On everything,
Man,
run them lights up.
if somebody don't stop and sit down and think this through and put a halt to all these little ones growing
you hear
up.
me?
If the Duck and Bond ain't the only one got kids. T Roy got kids. Britt got kids. Kobe Mack probably had kids. Like if somebody don't stop and get to these youth or the families of them and say, listen, y'all gotta teach these kids that they father's beast is not they ongoing vendetta. I'm telling you right now, as God is my witness, you give all of them about a good 5 more years and they hit teenage years, they're gonna get a jackass that's gonna put a gun in their hand and point out who killed their father, and the saga continues. And that's
Yeah,
all I
because
gotta say.
you see how these kids is. Majority of these kids, you know what I'm saying, parents, that's why I preach about parents being in the kid's life. Even if your kid get rebellious, 15, 16, that's they teenage, man, you gotta kick their ass. Fuck what the police talking about and all that
Right,
shit. You gotta kick
right,
their ass. Go
right.
outside and get your kid. Don't let that kid think he can go outside and run away, go stay at his homie crib that his mama don't give
Right,
a fuck, or he can go
right.
to this auntie crib, because that's how it always happened. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate the goddamn it, you know what I'm saying, to say it's gonna be that way, but AW is not lying. And unless a motherfucker actually do something and let these guys know or put them in, hey, listen, this what happened. You want to redeem your daddy and make his legacy go on, make music, do something
There you
constructive
go.
and productive than goddamn it
There you
trying to go
go.
kill. Because you're gonna be with your motherfucking daddy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You
And
ain't
if
Especially
y'all
fucking around
really
with the
want to make
Chicago.
shit happen and you really want to make shit look good in Chicago and y'all really for peace and y'all really want this to stop, then know what? Guess what? King Von mother is still alive and Duck mother is still alive. That's up to them two
that part.
ladies to get together, come to some sort of agreement about what was going on with their sons to make sure that both of their grandsons don't follow the same damn path.
No, seriously, seriously, man, seriously. We got 30 people in the building, man. Run my sister lights up, man. We got 14 people in attendance that hit that like button. Shout out to y'all, man. But y'all run them likes up, man. Show the sister some love. Show the queen some love. See, that's why I don't be liking about YouTube. People will sit here and
I
listen and
figured,
watch, and they know people speaking real, but they don't hit that like button. But let a motherfucker
don't
be on some big boost shit and talking some shit. They gonna hit that like. I hate that shit.
Okay,
I hate it with a passion. I swear I do.
y'all hear me now?
Yep, go ahead. I'm gonna give them a
Okay.
moment of silence on the lights, though. Y'all know I will turn on the elevator music in a second. We get the likes up, hit the like button.
Yeah,
Don't
that was a
Play
new
the
one on me,
elevator
Sky. I
music.
don't know how I just drop
go
out
ahead.
like that.
But Rose,
I'm driving, so I don't know
okay,
how
go
I
ahead.
just dropped out.
Go ahead.
But yeah, like I was saying, Leah, but I'm gonna start where I left off at, where I remember we was speaking on FBG Duck and Vine. I didn't know them. Like I said, I'm old as hell, so I'm not of that generation. But you know, uh I'm from the hundreds, and yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy back in them days, man. I mean, and the way that a lot of shit went down, you know what I'm saying? That I mean, man, it was sad. You know what I mean? A lot of shit, the way it went down, it was so sad. And then the way it is now, without the structure, like that brother was saying, you know, I mean, back then, man, you couldn't just do shit like you wanted to do, man. They was giving out, man, they put niggas in chicken wings. You heard me? I'm talking about niggas was getting straight violations. It wasn't no motherfucking jokes. Okay? And that's a fact. Oh, I'm trying to bag in the garage. I ain't even let the door. Um,
No, for real. You ain't lying. I ain't heard that shit in a long time. Chicken wing,
right,
motherfucker, your punk
motherfucking chicken
head.
wing. Yeah.
And that's why I ain't
Man,
gonna
it
lie.
was so
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm glad you said that. And that's just to piggyback off you and just to add what AW was saying. These
hmm
niggas that's out here in the streets, man, they gotta stop giving these kids guns and work, man. Get out there
I
and sell your
swear
own shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
they
Because
don't
you getting
know.
out there trying to give this guy this shit, be the same motherfucker gonna tell on your ass and take you down because you ain't being righteous for
Exactly.
him, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Exactly.
a fact.
Start giving these kids another opportunity to do some shit. Like at least when I was outside in the streets, I ran under 2212. So therefore, we didn't have nobody outside, out school
Right,
hours or this, then the third. Like unless you was one of those kids that in the mama was a crackhead or something like that, then we'll take you in and you'll be a part of what we got going on. Not that we wanted to do that, but that was your choice. But at the end of the day, we didn't have you doing no send off shit and this, that, and the third, and going to recruit
exactly.
motherfuckers and
What
all
happened
that.
to the
You
head up
know,
fights and shit, right? What happened to the one on one, the head up fight? Total
for
Loco,
real,
man, that's
Look,
scrapping.
for real.
That was scrapping for real, Sky. You know what I mean? Shit.
yeah.
And if it got to
Mm-hmm.
that point,
Mm-hmm.
man, niggas could grab a couple of pairs of boxing gloves for your ass. You know what I'm saying? And do,
But
hey,
see,
you
bro,
know,
you got to
and
think
let
about
y'all.
this. It's a lot of bitch ass motherfuckers, man, that can't take a ass whooping. Because you know, once you fight in the streets and you get that ass whooping, you be known as a person that got his ass whooped. And there's so many ignorant motherfuckers. Cause you remember back in the days we was coming up, when you fought, we honor it. Whether you got your ass whooped or
Right.
not, like, yeah, that nigga fight, he a thump. These
Yeah,
days,
yeah, yeah.
motherfuckers get their ass whooped. Oh, that nigga a bitch, man. Yeah, oh man, nigga that whooped your ass, they all on social media with it. Motherfucker coming back with a gun.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was gonna say too, man. Like, how you get your ass whooped in the head of fight, right? And then you want to come back with a goddamn gun. Man, you want to shoot every motherfucker body on the block for what, bro? You got your ass whooped fair and square. Yeah.
Right. You lick your
Right,
wounds.
right,
I
tell me.
mean, shit. What the hell is wrong? What's really good? You know, that shit was crazy. I remember one time. If anybody, y'all know, man, if y'all know how it used to be back in the '90s, late '80s, coming into the '90s, man, when it used to go down there, go down up that Gately Stadium.
Hell yeah, Gailey.
Woo!
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
oh
about
yeah. What
goddamn
you
it.
know about
I'm from
Gaby?
Corley. I'm
On
from
the hunt.
Corley. I went to Corley. So,
Oh
man,
yeah, oh, okay, okay.
yeah,
I
bro.
remember I used to go watch all them games up there. Cords used to want to
Yeah.
try to
But
fight
you
us and
remember how?
everything. I went to Bowen.
Okay, and you remember how, man? You remember how after the games was when that time hit, niggas is out there and they
That's what
waiting
I'm
on you.
trying to tell you. I went to Bowen, so we
They
used to play
squaring up.
y'all ass up there. It used to
They
be-
It's going down, bro, for real. I remember I was
you ain't
there
never lying, but
when
it always used to
when
be
finger
just niggas
school.
squaring up. It wasn't never niggas going to get guns and this, that, and the third. We used to link up and have our guys, and we used to have them brawls for real. You ain't lying.
Exactly. I was there, bro, when finger got their bus turned over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yes, I was there.
okay.
And I was just a little shorty. I was about seventh grade, eighth grade. You know, I'm on 5'4", so I ain't grew since goddamn it. I was about 10. You heard me? So goddamn
Mm.
it was some shit. It was some shit popping off back then, man. A lot of stuff. And thank God I'm still living. Thank God I'm still living. That's a blessing.
Facts, bro. I say that shit right now to this day, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Man, listen, bro. I got so many stories I could tell a motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you, G, it's so crazy. Like, man, I'm like,
Yeah,
Lord, thank you, Jesus. That's how I knew it was a God. I ain't gonna lie to you, for real,
that's
for
why I
real.
tapped in,
I
bro,
done
because I
seen my
had to
homie
be
that
yo.
got shot in the leg, bro. Hit an artery, bleed to death, and died. You feel me? And I'm like, that's a leg shot. So yeah, bro, shit get real, man. Fuck that. I don't want to get hit with none of that hot shit.
Yeah, but they
That's
could do
why I
all
had to
kind
tap
of blog.
in.
They could do all kind of blogs about what went on with Von and Duck, but y'all can't get on and do no blogs about these same snake ass niggas that's running around Chicago. They on everything. They done seen everything. They done been to everybody's house. They know everybody's family. They know everything, but they ain't done
Right,
nothing. Come on
right.
now, cut this shit.
Right. On me. They ain't never. I'm finna watch y'all in the cut, man. Salute to everybody, man. Shout out to
All
Skylight.
right, I'm
Sky,
going
I'm
to work,
finna
y'all.
share your
I'll
live
talk to
stream
you later,
again. I'm
Bandana.
gonna be in the cut. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
finna
Okay,
give me
bro.
some breakfast.
That's
I'm
what's
hungry,
up.
motherfucker.
It was good meeting you too,
Salute to
bro.
everybody, man. Salute to everybody. Run them lights up, man. I support Skylight heavily. So y'all make sure y'all support her. You know what I'm saying? Run them lights up. Share her platform. She got a real one, definitely sharing her shit. So if I can share her shit, y'all can share her shit and support as well. I'm gonna tap back that win with you, sis. I'm gonna be in the cut. I'm finna give me some breakfast.
All right. Thank you for coming through. Thank you,
All right,
AW.
bro.
DVY, you staying up or you going down too?
Whatever you want, whatever you know. Hey,
Okay, you can stay then. Okay, y'all, that was AW and that was Bandana Rose. His channel is Jab City TV. That's another certified Chicagoan. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his channel. I want to thank him for coming through and because I need people that can give you the real street perspective that was really there, that knows these guys. And did you all the same stuff I be telling y'all? When y'all in these streets, you got to pay attention. Okay? It's not a game out there. It is not a game in Chicago. Everybody will take your head off. Okay? You got to beware. You just can't go around doing stuff and think ain't nobody gonna get at you. It don't work like that. Okay. And even if they don't get you, the family member get you. I hope y'all heard what they said. With King Von being a victim of circumstance, they also was telling you about how King Von was one of many. They act like King Von was just terrorizing the whole city. No, don't work that way. You have your area that you from, that you be in, and now you can cut up over there. But at the same time, them saying they was shooting at each other. It wasn't no like one side was squashing another side.
right.
They was at each other. Okay. So I mean, and like you were saying, DV, that's the facts. Back in the day, it was Gailey Stadium. After every football game, it was a fight. We used to leave Gailey
It
early
went
because
down.
we got to leave before the fight start. That's a fact. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
yeah. It was
forgot
rough.
about that.
It was rough. I mean, we had our good fun times out of it, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, at the end of the day, it was all sad when it came to the gun violence and everything, man. And the beefs and all that, man. That shit crazy. And
Yeah.
now they doing it. They put it's on what everything on wax. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man. Look.
Oh,
I could
I ain't know
only
they struck
imagine.
your channel, Shot Town. Hold on 1 second, DV. I ain't know they struck your channel. I did. You know what? Because you haven't posted nothing, though. I ain't been seeing you post nothing. That's dirty. Go ahead, DV.
No, I messed up my damn phone, man. It sound low as hell. I didn't put let some water get on it or something. Damn, something just
I
had
know I
scheduled
think so,
so
but y'all.
long and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I was gonna tell y'all. It's just I don't know. We on here, y'all, cause y'all know I don't be up here this early. I'm gonna get off in probably like look, cause but you know
I
what?
see you had some stuff on your mind, sis.
Yeah, cause I couldn't, okay, somebody called, woke me up, cause I don't want to keep my ring on silent. So the phone rang, so I get up, and you just go in, tap in on YouTube, see who on there, and it was another
Right,
blogger talking about the deliberations, and I thought that she said they was in deliberations, but I'm like they could have been in deliberations because they came back with a guilty verdict.
right,
No, they are still deliberating, people. They have not
right.
came back to the verdict in this duck trial. And that just disturbed me because I'm like, that's a bad sign, DV. Because we know from the
Yeah,
case, if you ain't coming back quick, somebody's holding out.
right.
Something's wrong. Okay. That's what we can say. Something is wrong.
Yeah, yeah. It's time to get scared. This definitely is. You know.
God.
I admit that, man. I didn't really, I didn't follow the thug trial too much, man. I only know a little bit pieces of here and there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What I
Yeah.
heard, whatever. I just didn't follow it because I don't know, man. So much of it. When I look at stuff like that, I just think about straight up gang violence. So you know what I'm saying? It just take me back to the days, and I be trying to stay away from it and keep this shit out of my mind.
Yeah.
So
And that's
I,
one thing because when you intake all this stuff, and that's what my friend was telling me, it goes somewhere. It goes
Yeah,
somewhere.
you
So,
know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the man, no disrespect to the trial. I mean, I
yeah.
wish him the best, but for some of us, we just can't take it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know I can't.
That's the
Mm-mm.
thing. That really focus on the duck trial because I know that indirectly affects me. You know what I'm saying? Me being in that city. So it's just like I try and focus on Chicago stuff, and I am gonna try and expand and do other topics. But the stuff that I see and right in front of me that I know I'm gonna have to deal with is what I tend to talk about. You know,
Thanks. Yeah,
so
yeah, I
it's
got
just
you on that. It was good to see. It was good to. I'm gonna see what's wrong with this phone. I stay up here. As long as you let me, shit, I talk all day, shit. But I'm gonna see what's wrong with this phone, Sky. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop down because I don't
okay.
know. I ain't never had a phone that got wet before.
They
and
say you're supposed to put it in some rice or something. I don't know
yeah,
what
that's
the
they said. And right now the volume is real low and it sounds scrambly like the volume is real low. I mean, I can't even tap the mute button. That's crazy. So I don't know what the fuck went on, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to drop down. If not, drop me down or something. Cause
okay.
but
You
but
want
I
me to?
want you to, like I said, I want you to tap in with me because this is some real shit what I'm talking about. And like I said, I think you would really like it. I'm gonna help you, you help me type shit. So you
I
know what I'm
got you.
saying?
We'll chop it. Okay.
Okay. Bet 'em
All
up.
right. Take care. Thanks for coming up. Y'all, that's DB Wild, another certified Chicagoan. Um, I don't know about y'all, but sure, I'm about to take me a nap. Y'all big early apple grabbing worm eaters. It's too damn early. I don't be up this early. Y'all know. Go back and look at my videos. I'm not up this early. I will come on here at 3 a.m. You hear me? Before I come on here this early. I just happened, y'all, to get up, watch a blogger, and he was talking about that the jury went back in And I remember I was telling y'all yesterday that I thought that they was in deliberations, but I wasn't sure. And they are, y'all. And it's making me sick to my stomach because they have not came back with a verdict, y'all. So we just gonna just pray. I mean, I'm praying because I just know the if these guys don't get found guilty, that but they like Rose was saying, they got so many charges though. They got to come back with some, but it's just maybe that's what they doing. Okay, let me calm down. They do have a lot of charges because if you all go back to my videos, I read the indictment. So they got because it's not only murder charges, y'all. They got kidnapping. They got the RICO charge. I think they charged them with some type of mayhem, uh, all type of criminal activity. They do got a list of stuff. So maybe they going through all of the charges. Okay, we're gonna think positive, and they're trying to discuss that other stuff because I did forget that that wasn't the only charge. That was only part of it, and this is a RICO trial. Okay, the murder is what they got in there supporting the RICO. See, that's the thing that I don't like too, because you really pump faking trying to act like this a duck trial, but you really going for your RICO. You going for the RICO for the whole whammy. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't know. I just don't like how the feds move, but you know they gotta come how they coming. But y'all know they will cookie cutter fit a charge and put it on your behind. Okay, they will do it. We've seen it done. They made a cookie cutter Rico and put a Rico on an R&B singer, y'all. Unheard of. Unfreaking heard of. Pisses me off just even saying it because it's so stupid. He gonna come with some failure to disclose your STD. What does that got to do with the RICO? I'm so sick of y'all. I'm sick of them, y'all. I'm sick of them acting like that's a major criminal activity. That ain't killing nobody. You got murderers getting out with less time. You got Kels doing a 30-piece with no mild sauce, no hot peppers, none of that. And you sitting up here talking about you got murderers walking away with a 10-piece. This is crazy. I'm sick of Chicago. And thank you all for coming. I'm sorry. Hello for anybody that I missed. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. But yeah, y'all know I will do a moment of silence, Rose. I don't know if you heard, but I will put this thing on pause and play elevator music till they get the lights up. I'm not, and they see I ain't did it in a minute. They think I forgot. I don't do me. We'll be on here playing elevator music. I'll close it out. But thank y'all for coming. I thank y'all for coming. I'm about to lay down because my sinus medicine ain't kicked in. But y'all y'all just pray the right thing happens in this situation because it's gonna be, if this thing don't go how the streets are saying it's gonna go, they gonna react the way that they want to react. Please know that. Okay, please know that. If you ain't walk away with nothing else, understand that. And it's probably either, and you know what, either way, because don't think that the BD side ain't mad about this whole thing. Okay, so it's not like they gonna have their own reaction to this either way. Either way it goes, Chicago's still gonna be a violent city, and we just need something to change, y'all. And I really don't think that it's gonna be. I don't think that anybody is gonna look at this as a lesson learned. The only thing you might not do is not go downtown and pull no stunt like that. But that's not gonna stop the smacking and the unalive that's going on in the city. And understand this too, when we was talking about the people going down there robbing and pillaging downtown, that's because they had already did it in the hood, people. They done already ran through the hood, robbed the hood. We ain't got no more money. And then after the convoy, ain't nobody working. These people ain't working no job. So you can't even rob nobody going to the corner store because they ain't got a dime. Okay? They ain't got nothing. So guess what? The robbers and the thieves got to go downtown where the money's at because they done stole everything out the hood. Understand what's happening, people. Understand what's happening because when I was growing up, they was robbing the hood. Okay, ain't no more money in the hood, so now they got to go somewhere else. They all up there up north. If you watch the news in Chicago, they be in Orland Park. They be in what's that area out there? Aurora. Them areas was predominantly clear folks, and they was rich clear folks. and they done went out there and started getting them too. I promise y'all, this is spreading. The violence is spreading, and that's why they feeling it. Because it used to just be in the hood. They always want to contain the violence to the hood. But see what they didn't understand, which is kind of stupid. You tore the projects down. These people was already isolated in these buildings, y'all. You had the people in the streets, then you had the people in the projects. You tore the projects down, which each of them buildings had their own individual gangs established with them, okay? Because they was at gang wars within themselves. They tore the projects down, y'all, gave them vouchers, and those gang individuals, gang families, those people moved throughout Illinois. Do you understand what I'm telling you? And they might, because you know what? Because Section 8 is federal. I don't, they might have been able to go all across the US, but most people from Chicago, they ain't, you know what I'm saying? People from the projects, you don't leave your hood, y'all. Because guess what? They gonna put a gun store, they gonna put a grocery store, they gonna put a laundromat right there across the street because they don't want you to go no further. They gonna Habib gonna have he gonna have a store where he sell t-shirts and chips and squares and blunt papers. They don't want you to leave that area. Okay, understand the dynamic of what they doing, and they gonna be a gun store and an alcohol and a liquor store on the corner. Okay, because they want you to stay right there. Understand, stupid? You tore down the projects, gave them vouchers. So guess what? They went all over the city. All over. We talked about this before. This ain't the first time we talked about this, okay? You already know. They was all over the city. You had different gang members going into these on the block where there was already gangs established on the blocks, okay? It was guys was getting killed then, guys was getting ran off the blocks, families was getting ran off those blocks, you know, because the mama don't know. The mama is some most of these mama civilians. They kids is in the game. They might move on a block where your son is an op to these people. So this guy can't even go home because his mama living on the op block. I'm telling y'all, the dynamic is insane. Oh wait, hold on. There's somebody trying to come in here. Let's see. Okay, we got uh-oh. Nisi Mo, what's going on?
Hi, baby. How you feeling?
All right.
That's good. You're speaking good. Very, very good. And I enjoy every time I come over here. I just wanted to say, I don't know if you guys saw um, they posted Rob's house up and and making it appear as though somebody was murdered in the house. Women was murdered in every room. That's the way they're showing it, and people are so stupid. They're falling for this nonsense, and I'm like, why are these people falling for the crazy? As though this man has done such horrific deeds in the house, and I'm saying, and they're saying nobody really want to buy the house because of everything that has gone on inside the house. I'm like, well, sell it to me. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Exactly. They, but you know, they always gonna have to keep up a stunt. They got to keep the salacious rumors going around. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to keep R. Kelly name down in the press because that's how they got him down before. If you can keep his name down, you know that's half the battle right there. Then the rest of the part is getting them out of jail. But the tables are turning on that, and they just gonna have to deal with the turning of the tides. You know, people starting to see the light on that whole situation. It's not as simple as what they try to portray.
I'm just glad you're when you do come out, you keep his name alive and you keep it real, and as we all know, every last person that got on that stand lied, literally lied, and that's
Mm,
it, and that's all. Nobody can change that. I mean, they did what they did, and they was paid to lie, so they're gonna have to deal with the consequences behind the lies that they told.
that's true, and we waiting. We are definitely waiting. We
But
wait.
I just wanted to tell you that, but it was because I saw it on it hit my Facebook page in one of the groups, and I was going back and forth with some guy. He gonna tell me, well, I know it happened because I saw him when he was in the um in the rain pool. I'm like, what rain pool? When was he doing anything in the rain pool? Oh, it was little girls in the rain pool and he was peeing on 'em. I said, and you saw him peeing on them in the pool? I said, you sound stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's always it's a rumor. It's always something. We ain't even gone. We not even studying that. We looking at the big picture. We looking at this appeal,
Exactly.
just trying to get the big facts of the case out. That's it. That's all I'm looking at. You see what I'm
And
saying?
waiting on Jennifer to hey, to bring him out of them walls where
That's
he
right.
does not belong. Because
That's
he
right.
does not belong there. For those that think he does not belong there. He hasn't done anything that he deserved to be given no 30 racks to just be locked up to do the crap that these people are still out here doing, scheming and scamming.
That's true. And they're gonna find out. It's just a matter of time. I hate how long it takes in between the trial and then the appeal process. That's the part that just gets me because you got somebody sitting in jail all the time. Like Kels,
Exactly.
I hate it. But I guess it's so many people that's just the system. But I don't know.
Yeah, but I think that they do that purposely. A lot of times they could I mean they didn't waste no time with get giving out this money, making sure that his money was taken from him.
Right. Oh yeah, you know that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now who would just say hurry up with this guilty? But I know. Okay, but let me finish up this.
Okay, baby. Okay.
We'll talk later. Okay.
Okay, sweet. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. I'm about to probably wrap this up, but please understand. And when I come back to, I gotta get. I'm gonna start posting that up again. I'm posting up Kel's his prison information so we could, again, if you want to, I repeat, if you want to, you can send donations to Kel's his commissary. Okay, we already know that it got took before, but so what? The man, clearly we heard him say to whack 100 that if people wanted to donate to him. So it sounded like he needed some money or something. I don't know, that's how it sounded to me. So I'm gonna try and again get a couple dollars sent over there to him, make sure his book's good. Cause you definitely, when people in prison, y'all, you don't want them not to have no money, because they got to do some strange things to survive up in there. So we want Kels to be all right. So I'm gonna try and post up his prison information, and you can go to other bloggers too. I think it's on some other people's channels. But again, in regards to this FBG duck case, y'all, the verdict has not come back yet. Jury is still deliberating. We had Bandana Rose come up, AW Adrian White. Adrian West. She's a subscriber over there at Rose's channel. Rose is a certified Chicagoan. We had DV, another certified Chicagoan that came through. Y'all, thank you for coming up. But just please know, this case is not over. I really thought it was gonna be cut and dry, and I don't know. Cause thinking, but see, you gotta understand, your perception is your reality. Everybody not seeing, and these jurors, they don't understand how the streets are. Some, I mean, you might have a couple, but they don't understand how the streets are. They don't even understand the language that these guys was testifying. They talking street, ebonics, black and white English. You see what I'm saying? They probably can't even translate, y'all. Them guys was testifying. Okay. So we just gotta pray that they come up with the right thing, for both sides. Because if you got some evidence that's saying these guys ain't do it, and you really solid, and they didn't do it, then okay, then come back with the not guilty. But from what I saw and the little pieces of the paperwork I read, okay, and from what Mama Duck is saying now, I wish we could see that video. You know what? Because I gotta tap into some people from the Kale side, because they done came up with some stuff that we ain't think they don't got text messages and all type of stuff. I'm gonna see how we get the videos from these trials. That's what I'm gonna work on, y'all. And if y'all know how to do it, email me skywinds@att.net. Send me an email. I mean, so I could know, because I want to get the video of what Mama Doug was describing about how these guys pulled up, hopped out the car and shoot. She said they got it on camera, y'all. But the only problem is they had on masks. But to my understanding, they had on them the convoy mask. They ain't having no full ski mask covering their head. But they got the clothes matching from when they left Old Block, got out the car, shot, returned the car, to the part to the old block and also returned the car to the car dealership. So I don't know. I don't know. They got the boy had left. He left his passwords and stuff to his phone inside the vehicle as well. So you know what I'm saying, y'all? It's little bitty things, but it's come on like you ain't got no DNA, okay, and you ain't got no gun. Okay, I get it. But damn, come on now. This is crazy. But y'all pray for our city. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all the new subs and everybody coming through. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. It's just y'all. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I'm about to take me a nap because it's already disturbed me. Let my medicine kick in, and I'm gonna keep y'all posted though. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on what's going on. But like Rose said, we might be waiting till Tuesday. Poor Mama Duck got to go the whole weekend waiting for the jury to come back, y'all. Because to us, he's just an individual. He's just another black man. But understand this man got families. That's why I be trying to explain to y'all. These people have families. Imagine your son that happened to your kid, your daughter, your cousin, your nephew, your uncle, your auntie. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times I try and hop in somebody else's shoes and look through a different lens. That way y'all could understand. That's why when I talk to y'all, I try and be very detailed so y'all can hop into my body and look through my lens and see when I'm walking down the street, things that I have to pay attention to as a civilian. No affiliation or none, just as a civilian, how I got to move and how I have to survive in Chicago. Because a person think, oh, because she might got a nice car or she got a nice handbag that I got something. I ain't got shit to give them, okay? I don't. But they think I got something. And that's not just me. That's other people. Okay. But thank y'all for coming through. Um, this was a great laugh. I might try and go laugh a couple like earlier sometimes because y'all be y'all early worm grabbers. Y'all was up. I promise you. Y'all was in coming in earlier than when I hit the come in on late. We'll see. So the days I got off, y'all, I'm gonna try and come in early and we'll chop it up. But y'all, yeah, pray for both sides. Pray for all them guys. Pray for the Duck said. Pray for the old block said. All the old blockians. Pray for everybody because it's a loss, y'all. It's not a win for the city. It's not a win for the color folks. Okay, people are going to jail and people are dying. Okay, these are real human beings. Never forget that. Never forget that, y'all. Okay, so thank y'all for coming through. Um, I think that's all I wanted to tell y'all. But yeah, we gonna stay posted. Oh, go in the community chat. Go in the community chat. And I put up Mama Duck video. You could hear her tell it. She breaks it down. I shared her video. Now y'all can hear her tell it. Hear how she feel. Watch that lady cry. You see what I'm saying? See how she feel. Okay. She was saying her family ain't even supporting her like she thought they was gonna support her. You see what I'm saying? Just when you think people got your back, they show you. They show you they don't. And imagine that your son took a L. Okay, they done smacked your son, and you mean tell me your family members not there? How dare you? You know, but I get it. Some of them can't go to court and see that because I don't think I could go to court because I'll be one of them people probably trying to hop over like dude did that I that I think I shared that video too. How dude hopped on that judge. I would be over there probably trying to hop on the defendants. You see what I'm saying? Just trying to get one good lick in. You see what I'm saying? Waiting for that one moment to get my one good lick in and probably just grab onto their ass and try and lock in and wrap them up and just beat them. Like, I'm telling y'all, and smacking somebody kid, they mama, they family member, y'all, that's a whole new feeling that I don't even want to feel, okay? I don't want to feel it. I don't know about y'all, but that it's gotta be a sick, mad. You probably go through all the levels of anger, okay? Until you know what I'm saying. But the first, I think his first was what is it? Realization, and the second one is rage. That be the moment where you got to try and pin somebody in the house. You gotta chain the door so they don't leave the house because they're gonna go out and just go on a rampage and smack everybody. But I tell y'all, we gonna get out of here though. Thank you for coming. As always, do everything in God's divine order. Do everything in the spirit of righteousness to ensure righteousness prevails. Sky Life loves y'all.